Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue Watch party. It is May 2nd, 2025. Hope everybody is doing well as we gear up for some Friday night baseball. Chat, you guys know the vibe. Kick back, relax. We got first pitch coming up in a half hour exactly. So we'll get through our little pregame here. And then, Friday night baseball, 3 hours of kicking it with you guys. Chilling, watching the Yankees back at home in the Bronx to begin a weekend set with the Rays at Yankee Stadium. Now, really quick, before we get to the standings update, 3 games with the Rays, and then that's followed by the Padres coming to the Bronx on Monday for a 3-game set. And then, of course, day off again on Thursday. We actually are going to end up having 3 Thursdays in a row off. But this end of this week, after we wrap up this homestand, we're going on the West Coast, yo. So be ready for some Yanks Ave after dark in a little while. For now, though, we're back home. And you guys know, I'm sure for all you guys, love being home. Love being in the Bronx, Yankee Stadium. Should be a packed house. And I will say, just on like the vibe of Yankees Rays, today feels like a classic summer day, hot out, a little bit humid. You got the air conditioning going. Yankees Rays in the Bronx. Again, should be a pretty filled stadium. I'm pumped. So let's get into it, yo. Standings update. Yankees remain in first place. There's some fucking dickheads screaming outside. Oh, man. Great lady. I think my neighbor is having some sort of a get-together. Lovely lady. She's having her girlfriends over. Very loud, but who am I to complain about being loud? She probably loses sleep with me next door, so all good. Yanks remain in first place, 18-13. Boston lost the series against Toronto. They dropped the last 2 games, and of course, the one on Wednesday, they were up 6-0, ended up blowing that. Last night, the Blue Jays take care of business again. So Toronto, approaching back to 500, but more importantly, Boston loses, so we remain 2 games ahead for first place in the American League East. Rays, not playing all that great, 14-17, they're 4 back. Baltimore took 2 out of 3 against us, but still 5.5 back in the East. But all right, chat, let's get into our pregame. We do have some injury news to go over. Many of you have probably heard, and this is a big story going into this series and for the foreseeable future. Because, if you haven't heard, Jazz was placed on the 10-day IL with that oblique strain, what they were calling a flank injury, but it's his oblique. He's going on the IL, which that was surprising. It seemed like Jazz was just going to be a day-to-day thing. Not only is he going on the IL, but it's considered like pretty substantial. And the expectation is that Jazz is going to miss 4 to 6 weeks with this oblique strain. Now, with that, Yorbert Vivas has been recalled from AAA. Excuse me. Slight burp. And I'm hyped about it. Now, of course, he was just up last week or whatever it was, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago when Trent Grisham went on paternity leave. But it was just a temporary thing. You knew it was, a quick little cup of coffee. And not even that. He has yet to have an at-bat in the big leagues. He actually got called up, I'm pretty sure, for a brief little, just a day or two last season, too. Similar circumstances, whether it was paternity leave or just, doubleheader or whatever it may be. He's been up with the big league club before, but has yet to have an at-bat. So tonight will be his big league debut. Spoiler alert. He's let's just get into the lineup now. But really quick, I just want to make it clear. Jazz is out for a while. 4 to 6 weeks is the expectation, which adds up. I mean, if it's a legit oblique strain, that makes sense. I mean, Judge, I always think back to his oblique in 2019. He went down, I think the exact date was April 20th. Didn't come back until June. So expect Jazz to miss the month of May and probably at the very least halfway through June. It's going to be a little bit. The fortunate thing is, one, maybe a good needed reset for Jazz. 2, Yorbert Vivas is low-key a very exciting prospect. He's going to be batting 9th and playing second base today. What you're looking at for tonight, Grisham, Judge, Rice, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Volpe, Wells, Waldo, Vivas. Love this lineup. We're going to dive into everything about Vivas in just a moment here. I love this lineup. Now, I say that with the caveat of, for the rest of the season, most likely, I'm going to be feeling weird about what the playing time situation is with Jason Dominguez. Because I want him to play, but Bellinger also does have to play as well. And seeing him bat 5th doesn't make me upset from an individual standpoint. Bellinger being in the lineup, that's fine. It's just unfortunate the way it's worked out. And really it's because, and thank goodness for this because he's been awesome, it's been a godsend, the emergence of Trent Grisham as just an unreal force in this lineup has made it hard for Jason to get in there consistently. Now they're going to have to figure out a way, and they will figure out a way. Probably more against righties, you would assume, although that's the complete opposite what they did in Baltimore. They played Bellinger against the righty and then Jason against the lefty, which we all know is quite foolish on Jason's end because he can't hit lefties, whereas righties he's been very successful so far against. But he's not in the starting lineup tonight. It will be Cody Bellinger in left field. Again, no issue with that. In this case, I wish the lineup had 10 slots because you do want to see Jason play, but obviously you're not taking Grisham out, and Bellinger's got to find his stroke as well, which, of course, had that good middle game against Baltimore. So some momentum there. But let's talk about Yorbit Vivas, who, again, will be playing second base and batting ninth. There was some discussion about, him possibly playing third. They're not going to go that route, and Boone explained as to why. It makes total sense. You don't want to be interchanging, all right, one day Vivas is at third. There's, of course, Peraza still on the roster. And, go back and forth. If he's going to be, and this is another thing that Boone said, Vivas is going to get a lot of playing time, a lot of opportunity while Jazz is out. So that being the case, just give him a defined position for the next pretty much month plus for him to run out to. And that'll be, it sounds like, second base. So let's dive into Yorbit Vivas and what he's all about. For those who don't know, Vivas was acquired in the winter going into last season, going into 2024, in the Victor Gonzalez deal. Yankees traded their 2021 first-rounder, Trey Sweeney, to the Dodgers in exchange for Victor Gonzalez, the lefty out of the bullpen last year, who was not great for us, but the other guy in that deal was Yorbit Vivas. Now, of course, Sweeney's now with Detroit. The Dodgers traded him to the Tigers in the Jack Flaherty deal last year. And Sweeney's been, I don't know what he's doing so far this season, but he's been solid for Detroit. But whatever. The story today is Yorbit Vivas. And you're seeing the stats right here. I'm even running some video of him walking in AAA. But let's dive into what this is all about. So, infielder, also plays third base, discuss that. He's off to a great start at AAA, batting .319 as you see, OBP at .426. A couple homers, doesn't hit for much power, 15 ribs, whatever. 139 WRC plus, fantastic. What's really impressive is what I have highlighted there, the K percentage. 6.9 K rate, or K percentage. That's 8 Ks in 116 plate appearances, which for obvious reasons is quite exciting. And you see the success he's had to begin his year at AAA, and that's coming off of a really good spring for the Yankees in big league camp, where he hit over .420 in March. So all of a sudden, again, this guy was up literally last week for just the point of when Grisham was on paternity leave. So we didn't really pay it much mind because it wasn't like a stable thing. But again, Jazz is out 4 to 6 weeks, and Boone says Vivas is going to get time. He's going to get an opportunity to, he didn't say the quote of play every day, but he's going to get at-bats. And I'm stoked for it. We were hyped a lot more about Vivas last year. He had ended up having a down season in the minors at AAA last year. But again, obviously, so far this year, he's been insane. And lefty bat, which normally that would get us hyped, just, adding the lefty stick to the Yankees lineup. We've been overloaded to a degree with lefties, and I've discussed a lot that they're going to have to add, or not have to, but Stanton coming back, a right-handed bat will be huge. If they were to acquire a bat at the deadline, you figure it would be right-handed because they definitely have a surplus of lefties right now. Vivas will only add to that. But, yeah, he gets a call. He's going to get some run, and let me know how you guys are feeling, chat, but I'm quite stoked. And a lot of people were asking the question, too, okay, he got called up, but is he going to be playing? Well, game one, right after being called up, he is in the starting lineup, batting ninth and playing second base. So, excited for that. Now, as for the series itself, we got to win, chat. We got to win. Dropping 2 out of 3 against Baltimore. I don't like to throw out the word embarrassing. I'm not going to do that in this case. But I'm willing to go borderline pathetic on it. I mean, I'm over it now. We had the off day yesterday. I'm chilling. I'm ready to go for Friday Night Baseball. But after dropping 2 out of 3 of the Orioles, Yanks better take care of business against this Tampa Bay Rays team, which they certainly did last time out. They had a 3 out of 4. Should have been a sweep if Devin Williams didn't blow that one game. There were some other issues too, but mostly it was a Devin Williams implosion, one of the many. Still, took 3 out of 4, looked really, really good against Tampa Bay. And fortunately, to aid that, and if you have enthusiasm towards them winning the series, which I certainly do, we should get off to a good start tonight, chat. Because, who's on the bump? It is our ace, Max Fried. You see the stats. We know the deal. He has been worth every single penny that we could have, or that we did give him, but could have asked for, what he could have been in his first 6 starts. He has been all that and more. 5-0, 1.19 ERA. You see there, that's tied for first in the American League with Tyler Mahle of the Rangers, which, good start for him. If you were to take a bet, like which one of these insane ERA starts is going to last, or at least, progress well throughout the season, you figure it would be Fried. But for right now, he's tied for first in the AL in ERA. Who cares about that, though? The Yankees are 6-0 in his starts. He's been incredible. You see, well, I don't have the stats up there, but last time out against Tampa Bay, he was incredible. That was the game where he carried the perfect game into the seventh inning, and there's that weird shit with the scoring decision being reversed like 2 innings later, but whatever, we're past that now. He's been amazing, and every single game that he pitches, you figure the Yankees are going to win. And between that and just watching him pitch from like an, I don't want to say an artist perspective, that sounds like an MLB Network take, but we mentioned this before, like we've seen a pitcher this dominant. Like Cole has had insane stretches. We watched him win a Cy Young before. Cole was amazing. I will say, watching Fried do his thing, because they're both artists on the mound, they are like, what are always like the cliche phrases, like masters of the mound, all that shit, whatever the hell it is. Like the way Fried does it though is a more entertaining watch. And this is nothing against Cole, because Cole is fastball slider. It's very like standard. He's just great at what he does. Fried though, lefty obviously, has that insane curveball, whole different mix of pitches. The fastball, he plays with the velo there, can be 92 early to 97. Not even just early. He'll play it on command. Could be 92, could be 97. And we saw that game against Tampa Bay, and we've seen it plenty of times already this year. He more than capable of picking guys off at first base, picking guys off at second base. Every single start he's made has been a fascinating watch. And with that said, there's no reason not to assume going into tonight that we're in for a treat, because that's all Max Fried has given us is just treat after treat of great, great starts. Besides his first outing against on opening day wasn't amazing. There's some weird shit going on with the infield defense and whatnot. And then his next outing in Pittsburgh got the first win, and he was just solid. But ever since then, ever since his third start, he has been magnificent. I want to say that third start was the one in Detroit. Maybe that was the fourth, but we've all watched. We know the deal. Max Fried has been everything we could have possibly asked for, and he's taking the ball tonight in Game 1 against Tampa Bay. Speaking of Tampa Bay, for them, it'll be Ryan Pepiot, or Pepiot, however you say it, right-handed pitcher, 27 years old. We did face him on the 20th, same game that Fried went and flirted with the perfect game. And Pepiot was good. 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 7 Ks. I don't remember the exact sequence of what our runs were against him. I know the judge foul homer that should have been called fair was this game, I'm pretty sure. It wasn't against Pepiot because that was later on. But he was good against us. I mean, a quality start, but 7 Ks, just 1 walk. And overall numbers in the year, respectable. 4.24 ERA in 34 innings. Exactly a K per inning. Whip a little bit high. So, I mean, he's allowing hits. 12 walks. That's not terrible, but respectable starting pitcher. We'll see how we do against him tonight. As I've kind of been on, even during the days where this lineup is struggling, which is not that often, I feel good going into every single game about how the offense is going to perform. And usually when I mention that, it's prepping up the outlook on a Carlos Carrasco start or a Will Warren start. We have Fried going tonight. You have to win every single Fried start. And they have. Again, they're 6-0 as a team in games that he pitches in all 6 of his starts. Day in, day out, whether they perform or they don't, going into first pitch, I feel good about our 1 through 9, and I feel good about this one. You have Fried pitching. We took 3 out of 4. Should have been a sweep, a 4-game sweep at Tampa Bay last time. Let's take care of business, yo, and they should take care of business. Because dropping 2 out of 3 against the Orioles was very unfortunate. But we're still in a great place. We're in a fantastic place. I mean, Boston losing 2 games to conclude that series, a series in which they ultimately lost to Toronto, was huge. We entered tonight with a 2-game lead in the East, and build on it, man. And that's obvious, but more so just, and this is also obvious. That's what we do here. Obvious takes. Win series. Get back to taking care of business. And the Rays, there's no reason you shouldn't do that because you're better than them. You already proved that a few weeks back. Not that we needed that to be proved. You're back at home. You got Fried going in Game 1. Let's do it, Chad. Let's do it. Let's have ourselves a night. Friday Night Baseball. We're going to kick it for a good bit here. Obviously, the whole entire game. So we got 3 hours ahead of us of just pure bliss, Chad. Hopefully. Which, speaking of the chat, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you just had a marvelous, I was going to say fantastic, and then I changed it to marvelous, so it kind of sounded funky. Fantastic / marvelous week. Hope you just had a great Friday. We're now in May, of course. Also, didn't mention this, but the Yankees did claim, he's in the AAA roster now, so not that big a deal, but Brian De La Cruz off waivers from the Braves. Outfielder, I'm pretty sure. He's had decent big league success to a degree. Like, he hit 20 home runs literally last year. Was a below league average hitter, but he's been he showed glimpses of being something offensively at the big leagues, but we're gonna whatever. I really only bring this up because some pages are doing some dumb shit where they make a headline out of the Yankees transfer Stanton to the 60-day IL. No, understand that means nothing. Stanton was not going to come back before the 60 days was up. That starts retroactive to opening day. So him being 60 days out, that carries us through not even the end of May, but pretty much opening day was March 27th, so May 27th or whatever. Stanton wasn't coming back before May 27th, so this makes absolutely no difference. There's been some shitty-ass Bleacher Report running headlines of breaking the Yankees transfer Stanton at the 60-day. That doesn't make any difference whatsoever. We knew Stanton wasn't coming back until June, so no big deal there. But if you care, the Yankees do claim Brian De La Cruz off waivers, who's had some decent big league success. We'll see if we end up seeing him. If we do, it'd be that means something bad happened. But depth is depth. Can't go wrong with a little waiver claim. But all right, another look at the standings. 2-game lead going into the night. Look at our 1 through 9. You got Grisham, Judge, Rice, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Volpe, Wells, Cabrera, Vivas. Now, a lot of people have asked a question, and we've discussed this a little bit on here, but about Jason, should he drop switch hitting? And my response to that is I have no clue. My take on it is yes. But the reason I say I have no clue is I don't know what the Yankees are thinking with it. And the only plan I could possibly maybe get behind of why they did the Baltimore series the way they did, starting Jason against the lefty, Bellinger against the righty, then vice versa, sitting him. Jason sat against the righty, Bellinger sat against the lefty. The Yankees must, I assume, believe in him as a switch hitter, believe in his chances from the right side against lefties going forward, that they want him to face as many lefties as possible. Now, I don't know the pitching matchups for Tampa Bay the next 2 days, or I think I do actually. It's Little, but I'm going off righty-lefty. I don't know if Little is a righty. Sunday we're facing that Bradley kid. I believe he's a righty. But it sucks seeing Jason not play. It really does. But again, you got to have Bellinger get run as well. So it's a tough problem to have. Part of me is wondering, are we going to see Jason, and this is the opposite of what people would want, myself included, are we going to see Jason play a lot against lefties just to get him reps? Not to go too crazy long-term in terms of thought process here, but by October, the Yankees want to have him facing as many lefties as possible to get him right as a true switch hitter. Otherwise, if it's just my take, drop the switch hitting. Just bat from the left side. But I feel that way about every switch hitter who struggles. So assuming there's, and there definitely is, the Yankees know more than I do, there's got to be some thought process behind the whole thing of we know he's playing like shit against lefties. We're still going to run him out there against lefties, keep the switch hitting thing going, while also, we got to get Bellinger playing time too. And really, it's more so we got to get Jason playing time too, because Bellinger clearly has a leg up with priority of playing time. And they're paying him $27.5 million this year. So Bellinger does have to play, and you want him to get right. You want him to get at bats. Had the good day in Baltimore the other night. So it's kind of just a tough situation. Again, the way I feel about it is I wish there were 10 slots, which is something you say in Little League to the fucking kid who sucks, but you're trying to make him feel better. But no, it's truly it's just unfortunate because Grisham, and that's really what changes everything is the way he's been hitting. You of course can't take him out of the lineup. So what do you really do? It's a tough job for Boone in this case, how to manage it, but they're going to have to because Jason does have to get at bats as much as Cody Bellinger does. Judge, of course, let's appreciate another day of watching, in my opinion, the greatest hitter of all time. And that's not being hyperbolic, which I'm not sure if it needs to be prefaced anymore saying that, but another look at the stats over the last 365 days, which is 157 games worth, a 368 average, OBP 494. I mean, this is insane. 773 slugging, a 248 WRC plus. Want to mention it again, the highest WRC plus Barry Bonds ever had in a season was 2002. Or maybe it was 2004, but whatever it was, his highest single season WRC plus for Barry Bonds was 244. And this is this is a full calendar year, 157 games worth. Judge has been better at a 248. At least when it comes to regular season, this is the greatest hitter of all time. Forget greatest right-handed hitter of all time. Forget greatest of the modern era. Forget greatest for his size. We do that. The national media does. Even my guy Chris Rose, who I love. I was not tweaking him the other day, but tell him what I always say to you guys. Like, we got to stop at the whole one of the greatest. Like, no. The only question, and I don't even think it is a question, we're looking at these stats, is he better than Bonds? Well, if you want to make it simple and go off WRC+, yes, he is. Aaron Judge's peak is the greatest in baseball history. And he's pacing right now for a WAR over 16. Will he get there? I can't even definitively say no, but we'll say no, probably not. But is there a chance he breaks Ruth's record of, I think it's 14.5 or 14.7? Yes. It is possible, which is nuts. So, obviously, enjoy another day of watching one of the greatest of all time. Want to shout out Volpe again? He had a good series in Baltimore, which we were talking about this pretty much every game for that series. But WRC Plus to begin May at 125. And I know we had this conversation last year, but you can only deal with what's been given to you. Like, the only perspective we have right now is what is currently the situation on May 2nd. And Anthony Volpe is an improved hitter right now. He just is. And the main stat, honestly, that I would be willing to just isolate and look at on its own and take everything else out, it's not amazing. It's not even, like, good per se. But compared to what he was at, a 328 OBP is a significant leap. You look at what he did in year one. You look at what he did in year two. OBP is significantly below just 300. 328 is a nice improvement. And it adds up with the eye test. You have the walks improving, his at-bats, at least the first 2 weeks of the season, and then the last week, have looked better. He's looked like a better hitter at the plate. What's going to be interesting is him facing the Rays tonight, which, of course, when we were in GMS a couple weeks ago, that kind of is what got the ball rolling, or got the ball stopping in its place with Volpe in his offense. They were throwing him fastball, and that hindered him quite a bit. He adjusted that because the Guardians try to follow up and do the same thing, and then other teams as well. We'll see if the Rays are still in that same vibe. I'm sure they will be. But he seemingly has adjusted to the increase in four-seam fastballs that are being pitched to him. WAR above 1. The defense has been really, really good, although he's still having some frustrating errors. Frustrating for anybody, but for a guy that is legitimately elite defensively, he's got to make sure he makes all the plays, but particularly the ones in the big moments. But I want to shout him out on the offense. May 2nd, Anthony Volpe is a 125 WRC plus hitter. That is indisputably a W. But yeah, Yorber Vivas batting 9th. Already discussed that at length. You got Wells batting 7th. I like this lineup. Again, I wish there could be 10 slots and Jason could be in there too. Or both Jason and Bellinger. It would be cool either way. But both of them have to get some run at the plate. And we're going to have probably a conversation daily about... well, I always want Jason to play, but there's just as much reason, more reason technically, for Bellinger to play, assuming he gets better, which momentum coming off that second game in Baltimore. Anyways, Rays lineup: Simpson, Diaz, Caminero, Aranda, Morel, Caballero, Misner, Meade, Jansen. Just going off the WRC Plus, nice looking lineup. Nice looking lineup. Now, Chad, if anybody's aware of what happened to Brandon Lau, unless he's just off today, but I can't imagine that they would sit him against the Yankees. I assume he's hurt. He, of course, is not in their starting lineup. So if anybody has any details on that, I put this lineup in like last second, honestly, before we got going here. So I wasn't able to look it up myself. But if anybody has any details on what the deal is with Brandon Lowe, what if he's just on the IL, let me know. But there's your 1 through 9 for the Rays. You got, again, Ryan Pepiot on the bump for them, who was pretty decent against us last time out on the 20th of April. For us, though, Max Fried, who's been the best pitcher in the American League, one of the best pitchers. And really, actually, his ERA at 1.19, it's tied for first in the AL. The only one who's been better is actually Yoshinobu Yamamoto has been nuts for the Dodgers so far in the early going. But besides him, no pitcher in baseball has been better than what Fried has given the Yankees in his first 6 starts in pinstripes. So you go into tonight, assuming you're going to win. The Yankees are 6-0 in his starts this year. And I'm feeling good. I mean, it's Friday Night Baseball chat. Let's kick it. Let's relax. I have, of course, what we do. Cracked open a Waterbird. Take a load off, chat. That's my main ask of you guys tonight. And I really want to make sure we keep it chill tonight. Just have a good time, which me saying that right now doesn't mean much. It always pertains to what's going on in the game. Obviously, if, Yankees aren't playing well, we're not going to be the happiest campers of all time. But at least as of right now, going into the game, which I think they're going to do just fine. But I really want to emphasize, like, let's have a good night tonight, chat. Let's relax, kick back, do our thing, chop it up. Friday night baseball, yo. Let's do it. Let's do it. Back in the Bronx, too, which is freaking awesome. I mentioned at the beginning, but it really is the most classic matchup. It's probably a childhood thing. It definitely is, but it just reminds me of hot summer days, school's out, which in this case it's not yet for most people. It's May 2nd or for anybody. But, like, it was 80-plus degrees and humid today. You got the AC pumping. Yankees-Rays at the stadium. It's going to be a packed house. Just like vintage ball tonight, yo. Vintage ball. So, pumped for that. We got first pitch coming in about 5 minutes, chat. So, go ahead and drop any predictions you have for the score, home run predictions on the final line for Max Fried. I have him going at least 7. I have Fried dominating tonight, yo. And that's not just, 7 in the third, 2 runs. Like, I'll allow, like, a solo shot or something. I mean, I'll allow any, like, Fried, I'm chilling, but more so, like, I'll assume a solo shot, fine. I'll give a final line prediction for Fried. I'm gonna go 8 innings, 1 run. I think Fried goes 8 innings tonight against Tampa Bay, which is not a hot take, but just hyping myself up a little bit. But regardless, prediction or not, you got to be feeling good about Fried going into tonight's game. But all right, yo, you guys do your thing. Drop your predictions. I'm gonna get everything set up on my end. Got to get all my recordings going. The Yes broadcast has started. First pitch in about 4 minutes. Click like on the stream really quick if you don't mind. Helps out a bunch. And I think that's all I got to go over, chat. Again, Jazz, if you haven't heard, he's out for a while. 4 to 6 weeks with that oblique strain, which is very surprising considering the vibes. Like Jazz himself, or Boone quoted Jazz saying he was shocked when finding out it was a significant oblique strain. But the exciting part of that, along with many would argue Jazz could use a little reset. 4 to 6 weeks, not my ideal reset, but I get the logic there. Yorvit Vivas making his big league debut tonight. And the start he's gotten off to, we discussed it before, like speaks for itself. 319 average. Also has 6 steals, by the way. That's not in the graphic. But a 139 WRC plus, he's been great. What stands out the most, though, is the 6.9 K percentage. Just 8 strikeouts and 116 plate appearances at AAA this year. And reminder, was damn good in spring, too. Hit like 420 for us in big league camp this past March. So, a lot to be excited about going to tonight's game. Being back home, Fried in the bump, just overall first place team. I'm feeling good about the Yankees in 2025 right now. Things to be improved upon, but I like this team a lot. I'm stoked for the debut of Yorvit Vivas tonight. Again, batting 9th and playing second base. But all right, yo, let me do my thing really quick, and then we'll get going. I'm probably gonna take a leak really quick. I think we got first pitch actually like after this commercial break, possibly. So maybe not, but be right back, chat. Be right back.
There's a reason they don't call them clean bikes, am I right? Because of dirt bike
Gas stations.
You gotta start at the top and work your way down. Want me to do yours next? Oh, you're from Oklahoma.
They have to fill the silence.
The bathroom code's 9914.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Look at this hot rodder.
With so many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no.
We're just...
Welcome back to the Bronx for Yankees baseball on Yes. The first of a 3-game series between the Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays is coming your way in just a few minutes. Hey everyone, I'm Meredith Marakovitz. Jazz Chisholm Jr. exited Tuesday's game with the Orioles with a right flank injury. When I spoke to him in the clubhouse afterwards, he seemed pretty optimistic that he would avoid the injured list. Unfortunately, today we learned that is not the case. Yorvit Vivas has been called up from AAA. Here's Aaron Boone with more on Jazz.
So it's a high-grade strain. I actually just was talking to him a couple minutes ago, and he even said I couldn't believe it because he feels pretty good. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it's going to be some time. In his mind, it's going to be real quick. But I think it's going to be a while. But
Chat, how the hell we doing, baby?
I expect.
How we doing? All right, one more commercial break. It looks like,
He's got a little
which
size.
is ideal for me. I gotta still get this going. But
He's very good at second. You know.
Chad, are we fucking chilling or what? How we doing? Everybody have a good Friday? I certainly hope so.
You know, obviously.
I certainly hope so, because that's kind of the whole fucking point, Chad, is to have a good Friday. You can't have bad Fridays. That's very un-American. But all right, yo, let me pull you guys up. Why not? You know what? Once my iPad charges, maybe. Left it to die. Can you believe it? Now I'll pull you guys up on the laptop.
Major leagues.
Actually, yo, word. No commercial break, actually.
When we get back,
Nope, never
Michael
mind.
Kay will be
Yeah,
joining
commercial break. I saw them taking the field, so I thought maybe we were just going to get right into it. But one more commercial break on yes, and then it's game time, yo. Let me try to get the box score up while we're here. Not ready yet, you fucking bastard. Yeah, I'm going to pull you guys up on the iPad, so just talk amongst yourselves for a moment while I try to get the box score up. Reminder, yo, to use code YANKSAV at SeatGeek if you're going into a game soon. $20 off your first purchase. I probably am not going to a game until the Mets May 16th when Snake returns, which I hope to see some of you guys there. I'll tell you, I plan on being fucking a total degenerate that game, to be honest. But, yeah, use code YANKSAV at SeatGeek. Help support the show. Save yourself some money. Code YANKSAV, $20 off your first purchase. But all right, yo. iPad is charged. Let me pull you guys up. We got 200 people in the chat, which is freaking awesome. What is going on, yo? Let's see what we got in here. Do a little roll call, as they say. We got Joseph. We got Surfer and Al, CT Cards, Truth99, my boy Matt, DBK1618. Hector, how we doing, yo? Longer Lord, good to see you. Ryan Bendy Straw, what up? Let's see. Christian, Toasted Foolery, Charles Barkley, Himni Kadoza. I always feel like I fucking mispronounce your name, but good to see you. Smiley Talks MLB, Tommy Barone, I see you. Bucks, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. And shout out to my moderators in the chat, Morgan and Luna, crushing it as always. Good to see you guys. Let's have ourselves a night, yo. Let's have ourselves is... I was reading a comment as I was speaking. Joseph says, yo is the word of the day. That's what I do, bro. That's what I do, man. Like, and I know it's not probably the most appealing thing to hear, or like, and I would like to cut it down in an ideal world. Some things I feel like just aren't going away. Yo, I've been saying for way too long at way too frequent of a rate. We might just be like, this might just be how we talk now, Chad, I think. But, yo, great to see you guys. Reminder to click like on the stream if you haven't already. And, yeah. Main responsibility for us tonight, chat, you and me, is to fucking kick it, yo. Have a good time. If we're not enjoying Friday Night Baseball, why do we do this? We do it because we enjoy it and we fucking love it. So let's have ourselves a good night. Hope everybody's, again, had a great week, a great Friday afternoon. But here we go. Friday evening. Freed's about ready to go. Let me fix the box score real quick. Got to get it to home mode because, of course, we were just recently on the road, so it's on a different side. But Freed's about to throw his first pitch, chat. So here we go. Let's go, Yanks. 18-13, 2-game lead in the AL East. Looking to build upon that. First pitch from Freed. Here we go. Ground ball right side to Vivas. What up, yo? Welcome to the big leagues, baby. We'll settle in here in just a moment. I just got to get the box score, then I'll be chilling. But, again, Vivas has been up a couple times, like called up. Last year he was for like a day. Last week he was up with Grisham on paternity leave, or 2 weeks ago. But is yet to have his first big league at bat. So this is his debut. This is the debut of Yorvit Vivas tonight. Again, traded for Victor Gonzalez last year, or acquired with Victor Gonzalez from the Dodgers last year for Trey Sweeney. And tonight he makes his big league debut, batting ninth and playing second. I think we're good to go, though. So let me shut the hell up
The last time Freed pitched against Tampa Bay was in Tampa, Georgia.
and watch some ball. I do got to make sure this looks the way I want it to look.
Or at least we thought at the time. Run a ball.
Here we go.
2 outs in the 6th.
0-2. Box score spoiled me. All right, yo, how we doing, chat? Everything sound good? Look good? We're chilling? Let's go. Let's go, Freed.
Yeah, I don't get it. Anytime now that the infielders have to move their feet, it's a hit. Yeah, I just don't get it. And Goldschmidt's a gold glover over there.
It's a Michael Kay and Jeff Nelson booth tonight.
The 0-2. Fouled away. Rays are 14-17. They just came off a sweep at the hands of the Kansas City Royals.
Oh, so the Rays just got swept. Wow.
3-0 and 8-2 in that series. They were 1 for 18 with runners in scoring position.
Let's go, Freed. I think I'm settled in.
Once again, this place is absolutely jammed.
Yeah, baby.
Lined up
You hear that?
early around the ballpark.
Yankee Stadium absolutely jammed. I think there was a giveaway tonight.
Junior basketball jersey.
Jazz basketball jersey night.
And Jazz was handing some out before the game.
Of course he was. The Jazz is awesome. I love Jazz, man. I want to say that right now. And again, like, a reset for Jazz,
Now, if you missed
totally
the
cool.
pregame show,
4 to 6 weeks, a little bit longer than I would have said is ideal. But once he comes back, it should be a reset for him, and that'll be that. Jazz is still a very solid and productive player. The defense at second base has been great. Clearly out of funk like crazy offensively. But by no means is he a lost cause at the plate. So, reset, get healthy, Jazz. I love you. In the meantime, we'll watch Yorba Vivas do his thing. But shout out Jazz, because we're not really going to be talking about him for a while. Still 2 strikes on Diaz, 2-2 now.
Almost at the same height as the fastball, so sometimes the hitters pick up that spin a little late.
Anybody having something to drink tonight, chat? What are we drinking? I got a orange water. Oh, wow. Free plunks Diaz.
Fastball couldn't get out of the way. So Diaz
Accident,
will take
obviously.
first.
He's probably trying to set up the next pitch. A lot of times when you get a hitter like Diaz, he went out with that breaking ball, fouled
Drinking
it
some
off.
tasty
He wanted to
Poland
come
Spring.
right
Well, aren't
back
you
in there. This
perfect,
looked like a
Frosty?
cutter, actually. It's just a
Aren't you
easy-
perfect? I got Brewdog Elvis
got him
juice.
right on the elbow.
Listen to it.
Honestly, Betty, I don't even know what that means, but word up. Somebody says, Dan, put the... Alex says, Dan, put the shades in the IL. Yeah, I might have to, dude. Maybe we'll retire the Jazz shades for the time being. Anyways, let's lock in, chat. Diaz, hit by pitch. He'll be off first. 1 out for Caminero. Another look at the Rays lineup. A lot of above average WRC pluses. Just one or just 2 guys below. That's Curtis Mead and Danny Jansen. But the first 7, all above or at 100 or above. So
runner on with 1 out. Here's Junior Caminero.
let's go, Freed.
Caminero had gotten off to a real good start. A little bit of a slide now. Last 10 games, 9 for 43. That's 209. Pitch is high. He does lead the team with 6 home runs. And Tampa Bay just has 27 home runs as a team. That's tied for 19th in baseball.
Strike.
Home plate umpire is Carlos Torres. Charlie Ramos at first. Alfonso Marquez at second. And Lance Barrett is the third base ump.
Nice.
2-1 on Caminero.
Good to see you guys again, Chad. I love you.
Caminero's
Let's
just
have ourselves a night.
21 years old.
Ground ball left side.
Softly
Waldo probably just won.
There's
Yeah.
one. On to first.
Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. A lot closer than I didn't even know there'd be a play. That ball was hit slowly.
Well, get him early. Get Pepio early. He has a 292
That was
average
close.
against that first time around. A lot of ground balls.
Nope,
from
never mind.
Freed.
No
You'll see
challenge.
there.
But all right, 2 dead.
You
All
need
good.
the defense. Last time
Nice
against
play,
Tampa,
Waldo.
only 2 strikeouts. And this goes
So that was
down
Vivas that
the
turned that
bullpen
ball over to
for the
first. That was
Yankees.
nice.
The Rays have a really
was
good
nice,
bullpen.
Chad.
The Rays 5th.
Let's go, Freed.
in
2 dead,
baseball.
baby.
The Yankees 6th in
Who's up?
baseball in ERA.
Aranda. Yeah, this Aranda dude. No idea who he is. He's off to an insane start.
You see his numbers.
Has he been around with the Rays?
His on-base percentage
Forgive
is
me if
nice
so.
and
I might just be a
gets
casual. I
on-base
don't know, but
40.2% of the time.
he's off to a great start for the Rays.
Pitches
Catch the
off
ball, brother.
Wells, and that'll allow Caminero to
Dude,
go
we've
second.
been having too many pass balls lately. I will say that.
Might be a pass ball.
That is definitely a pass ball. Not the end of the world right now, but if he
Take a look
comes
at
around
the
to
home
score, I'll
plate.
be
Umpire's
pissed.
considered hitter friendly, and that's pinned. Fewer outside strikes, fewer low strikes. Carlos in his 11th major league season.
Fastball up. And
Fastball.
almost, if it wasn't for the pitch com, looked like he got crossed up, but I think you're right. Might be right. It might be a pass ball.
1-1.
Pass ball.
I bet you you still have cross-ups with the pitch com you probably forget? One of them forgets what they hit?
If you do, something's desperately wrong.
Let's go, Freed. 2-1, chat. Let's go.
Now, the Yankee offense is going to feel pretty good because Carlos Torres is considered the most hitter-friendly umpire in baseball.
That arrow was all the way down.
Yes, all the way.
The Rays would also like that, too. Just the Yankees.
The 2-1.
Nice pitch. 95 above the zone. 2-2. Let's go, chat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
So hot tea in the Yankees, 78 degrees.
Yeah, yo. Today was the first day of this spring, on the East Coast at least, where it actually was like, it felt hot.
Beautiful day. Finally warming up.
All about it. I ain't complaining. But it was actually like, oh, it's not just nice out. Like, it feels hot. It was humid. I got the AC pumping. It's on 65 right now.
Thanks for joining us.
I don't play with fucking being greasy and sweaty, chat. Unless I want to be.
2-2 on a
Which is
run.
more often than you think. But when I'm watching a ball game, nighttime in the summer / late spring, I want cool
And the Yankee lefty deals.
and conditioned air. Attaboy, Freed. Attaboy. 96 up and in. So, scoreless first for Max Fried. And let's go hit, baby. Another look at the Yankees 1 through 9. Of course, we mentioned a lot now. It'll be the debut of Yorbit Vivas. He'll be batting 9th and playing 2nd. Overall, though, the 1 through 9, you got Grisham, Judge, Rice, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Volpe, Wells, Cabrera, Vivas. And if you missed us in the pregame, join us next time. But we discussed a lot about Jason, how it sucks he's not playing. It definitely sucks. But you also got to get Bellinger in there as well. So this is going to be a daily thing probably where we're wondering, all right, who's playing the outfield? And you know what? Speaking of this, let me check on the upcoming pitchers for Tampa Bay because any lefties going now? Righty, right? Okay, so we're facing all right-handed starters this weekend. You would figure Jason gets a start tomorrow, and maybe they give, but you just can't take Grisham out of the lineup. Like even from a day off standpoint, right now, you just can't do it. So maybe it's a thing where if Bellinger plays well today, same deal tomorrow. Bellinger starts, Jason doesn't. Say Belly goes over 4, then Jason's in tomorrow. We're in this now of a daily conversation who's going to play left, which is unfortunate. But again, you're not taking Grisham out. But let's go, chat. Let's do it. Let's go ahead, baby. Let's maybe a little Judge solo shot in the first or 2-run shot in the first. It is nice that he's back in the 2-hole. A lot of people were talking about it, and rightfully so. We didn't mention too much, but there's a noticeable difference between Judge batting 2nd and batting 3rd, and last game's a perfect example. I think it was last game. Forget how it played out, whether it was the 9th inning or other spots. Instead of having Judge come up in the 2-hole, you had, with all due respect, Trent Grisham come up. And forget Trent Grisham. It's just you want Judge to get as many at-bats as possible. You want the lineup to turn over to him as soon as possible, within reason. The reason I say within reason is, like, I get it. You don't want to lead him off. Although I was one of the few that was for that when they did it in 2022. But for that reason, it's nice to see him back in the 2 slot. So again, Grisham, Judge, Rice, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Volpe, Wells, Cabrera, and Vivas. Let's go, Grish.
Against Pepio.
First pitch is outside. We all good, Chad? Hell yeah.
How about the start?
Yeah, I like Grisham. I love Grisham leading off, Buck. And I'll tell you, that's got to be just a staple going forward, you would figure.
In the outfield, man, he can hit.
This guy, Pepiot, he kind of looks like Clay Holmes a little bit.
So with the month of April done, his OPS.
Let's go, chat. 2-0 and Grish. Gonna lock in.
Is 183. 100 is average. That means he's 83% better than the average player at his position.
Damn right, baby. Well, I go WRC plus, but pretty similar. 187. High drive. Sorry. Fly ball. Pop up. My bad, chat. One dead.
One away. Well, we see Meisner in right. Simpson is in center. Morel over left. Go the other way in the infield. Caballero.
Yeah, Bendy. With Grisham, every part about what he's done is amazing. And what really stands out, of course, is the power, the overall stats, WRC plus OPS. If you were to just tell me, yo, going into the year, Trent Grisham is going to have a 370 OBP, sign me up. Yeah, watch it, Pepe. Yeah, that was a little close. Let's go, Cat. Another look at Judge's numbers over the last 365 days. He is better than Bonds. Just want to say one more time, stop calling him one of the greatest. He is, regular season-wise at least, the greatest. And that's what he's doing so far on this season. Let's go, Cat. High pop-up.
Fly ball. Shallow right.
Can of corn.
And Meisner there to put it away.
What up, Rice?
Hey, Ben Rice.
Drill, left field opposite. Obviously. Yo, that's trouble. Oh, man, just missed a homer.
Off the base of the wall.
Hustle, Rice.
Hustling.
Safe.
He'll get into second with a double.
That was close. 2-out double for Rice.
The other way.
I wasn't that disappointed on that, not getting out. So you figured off the bat it wasn't getting out. But that shit traveled, man. 2-out double for Rice. Let's go, chat.
The opposite field.
Now we got Goldschmidt.
Nice job by Morrell playing off the wall. Got a hustle. Gonna get 2.
I like our lineup, Chad. I'm sorry. I just like our lineup. I know, I'm not sorry. But people sometimes act, not you guys, but some people, and it's rare. Like most people, I think, feel generally decent about the lineup. Not great.
Third, second, 2 outs.
I'm very optimistic about our lineup each day coming on here.
0-1.
Especially our first 4 with Grisham, Judge, Rice, Goldie.
Goldschmidt had a home run last game against
Let's see what we got here.
that snapped the 28-game homerless streak. He's
Outside of Judge, no doubt, the guy you want to have up 2 outs is Judge you want to have up in any situation. Go with 2 outs, runner in scoring position, you want Goldie up.
And in that 4-game series with the Yankees, took 3 out of 4 in Tampa. He was 7 for 17. And here's that home run.
Yep, second home of the year on, what was that, Wednesday?
Watch out. Hey, how was that little cutout now? They moved the fences in a little bit in left field, right?
Made a little more fair to the hitters.
Let's go, Goldie, 0-2.
Always.
Yankees raised in the Bronx. This is classic.
Ballparks.
Ball.
And the pitchers continue to dominate. They throw harder, spin rate.
Because now they have to invent different kind of bats just to try to help out the offense. The bowling pins.
Come on, Goldie.
Next.
Goldie making a funny face right now. You see that? Didn't even look like him for a couple seconds.
The 1-2.
He was making a staring into the sun
The
face,
1-2.
but there's no sun. Still 1-2.
And Goldschmidt's using a torpedo bat.
Anybody going to bobblehead night, yo? On May the 4th? For the Stanton Jedi bobblehead? Word? And you're going to send me it? Nice. You know, Chad, you're full of class acts. Ground ball, foul. Still 1-2.
Scattered some rays there in the dugout.
That's what makes him such a good hitter. He spoils so much. You pitch him inside, he'll foul it off. He's a guy that he goes up with a plan and looks for a pitch. Either a breaking ball he's going to sit on every single at-bat until he gets it. He just spoils good pitches.
The 1-2.
Ball, attaboy. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner off second. No score in the bottom of the first. Belly on deck. Don't Pepia kind of have some Clay Holmes to him? You guys see a little Clay Holmes in the Rays starter?
2-2.
Ball, good, great take. Good pitch, great take.
Pepio is 27 years old, 4th big league season. This is his first start ever at Yankee Stadium.
Yep.
And he said, quote, "It's one of the cool ballparks in the league."
All right, whatever. One of the cool ballparks in the league. That's really nice.
Rice leads off second. Pepio deals.
Ground ball, another foul.
Now, last July when the Rays came here, Pepio was hospitalized at Columbia Medical Center because of an infection from a spider bite
God damn.
that he suffered in Tampa. His knee was sore. Then by the next morning, he was sweating and unable to walk.
Maybe he got powers.
Then they decided it's time to get him to the hospital. He was out a month because of that.
Yeah, probably. Another foul. Long may be by Goldschmidt. Let's go, chat.
People like to rub it in, Jeff. His wife on his birthday got him a Spider-Man birthday cake.
That's awesome.
So you got a Spider-Man power.
Oh, yo, you give me a spider bite and I get to live?
Powers now?
Down.
Balls, webs.
Thoughts?
Got Spider-Man spikes, maybe little web spikes.
Let's go, Goldie. 3-2. Ah, pop him up.
High pop-up on the left side.
All right. Whoa.
Caballero
Scared me.
coming in.
All right, scoreless inning. All good. Bryce gets a double. We're chilling, chat. We're chilling. I say patience. R2 will be along in a moment, and he'll release the ray shields. I'm so pissed they took Revenge of the Sith out of theaters already. And I know why they did it, because Thunderbolts is out, which is getting good reviews. I'm not seeing it, but it's getting good reviews, so good for Marvel. But I would so have seen Revenge of the Sith a second time in theaters. Anyways, scoreless inning. Shout out Bronson. What up, Noah? How we doing, yo? Noah, no, don't be fucking overly negative today, bro. You're starting to piss me off again, okay? Good to see you, man. And yes, shout out the Knicks. I'll tell you, I was not watching the game last night. I'll be honest. You guys know I'm a casual Knicks fan, although I intended to. It might be an NBA thing. But anyways, I follow a lot of Knicks pages on social media, and I was thinking the game was over by some of the reactions I was seeing. Not in like a way of me dissing them. I guess it wasn't looking great earlier in that quarter, in the fourth quarter, whatever it was, and I was like, oh, Knicks lost, because people were pissed about something. Like, oh, that sucks. And then I see, I think it was Gary Phillips of the Daily News, because I had his notifications on, tweet out in all caps, like Jalen fucking Brunson. I'm like, oh shit. Saw the clip, obviously, total dog. Knicks advance. So shout out to the Knicks. Dan, a fake fan. Well, no, I tell you that all the time. I make it very clear that I am very much a casual Knicks fan. But I like talking about it because, one, it's New York sports. And, I mean, same reason, but, like, you guys are all about the Knicks. So, like, word up. They're in my heart. I tell you that all the time. And I am a Knicks fan, but, like, I don't wear Knicks stuff. That'd be kind of fraudulent of me. No, I like it. It's awesome. One of my favorite things to do, too, is, like, on Yanks Ave last night when all, like, the Knicks pages are posting the Brunson clip, like, combining worlds. Like, I'll comment and be like, yo, let's go, blah, blah, blah. Like, I love the whole New York sports world being one. With other sports, of course, not multiple teams. Fan bases within one sport. That's different, but... All right, Freed. Top of the second, chat. Let's go. Remember, click like on the stream if you haven't already. Helps out a bunch. Yeah, I'm leaving a button open, chat. What are you going to do? Take me to fucking court? I dare you. It's a Friday night. I can live a little bit. Ground ball left side. Volt. That's my shortstop right there. Let's go. One down. Excuse me. Pig. Yo, shout out Chris Foster with a $5 super chat. Dog says, use Dan's code on SeatGeek for $20 off like I did. We're getting that bobblehead this year, unlike last. Yo, shout out to you, Chris. You're really supporting the channel. You just sent in a freaking super chat and did so with telling people to use my code YANKSAV at SeatGeek. And shout out to you for using it yourself. You are basically, you just paid my rent, basically.
Caballero.
Sentimentally, what you just did. Shout out to you, Chris. And yeah, like you said, code YANKSAV at SeatGeek, use that. And he also answered my question before about if anybody's going to... So Chris, are you going, I assume, to the May the 4th Stanton Jedi bobblehead thing? That's awesome.
But he is playing shortstop.
Appreciate you, brother. 2-0 on Caballero.
Third, getting starts in right field this year.
How was that in Tampa, being on the other side in the Yankee spring training?
It was a little odd, but you know, it was enjoyable for the fans, I thought. Everybody that was in the stands that I knew, they really, you know, how often do you get that close to a major league game?
7,000?
10,000.
10,000?
Mm-hmm. And they had sold out every game, but the last game against Kansas City was a little over 8,000, but every other game before that they had sold out. 3-0.
Strike.
It was a strike.
Ball carrying a little bit.
You know, it wasn't that hot when the Yankees were there, but it's going to carry there for sure. No, there's no second or third deck to stop the wind, and it's going to get hot. That's why they front-loaded a lot of their schedule at home.
All right.
Caballero works a walk.
One out walk. All good. Not a big deal.
And that brings up Cameron Meisner. Last 7 games.
What up, Kokwai? How we doing, brother?
No extra base hits, but still overall 316.
Hell yeah, Chris.
And his first big.
Oh, yo, shout out Luke. Luke Groundwalker's at the game tonight. Have a good time, brother.
In his first major league game.
I fucking love Cat, by the way. Oh! Almost got him, bro. We're seeing a Fried pick off tonight, man. He picked off a, what was it, Simpson of the Rays last time he faced them a couple weeks ago.
Hangs up there, and every lefty cheats.
I think Cat's hilarious.
As much as they can down the slope of the mound.
And now you guys are going to be like, of course Dan likes Cat.
Good slide
Yeah,
back
I do.
to
I think he's
elude the
funny.
tag.
How did he do this series, by the way? Was he good for the Knicks? I have to say every time I ask a question, like, reminder, I am a fucking casual. But let me know, did Cat have a good series?
You could see Caballero's confused with Fried's move. He's like twitching back toward first base as Fried
Yo,
has that leg in
Fried,
the air.
that was kind of sick. They both just looked at each other, Fried and Caballero at first.
Watch, he'll sit there and almost stop at the top of his windup.
It's like a double war. War with the hitter and a war with
It's tough
the
to read.
Rays runner on first.
Usually you go first move against
0-1 on Misner. Oh, yeah, he's really being slow with that kick. The leg kick.
Dialed it up to 96.
0-2. Wow.
31 career pickoffs. Nobody's had more since 2017 in the big leagues.
31 career pickoffs, most in baseball
He
since
hangs so well,
2017.
and then when he goes down that slope, they'll try to cheat and get as much as they can.
Was Fried even in the
Almost
league in
like it's coming-
2017?
They're coming home.
Wasn't his
And the
debut,
key
like,
is
or
to
his breakout
walk
year at least
towards first
2020?
base. Watch him.
Oh, got him! Got him! What a dog! Dude, Caballero, with all due respect, bro, you're kind of an idiot. Fried was clearly ready to get you, and he was still playing games at first. Fried picks off Caballero. What a dog, bro. You have to assume Caballero was, like, ready for that in a sense, like, knew Fried was on him, and Fried was still able to get him.
He's got him going, and once he crosses
Brian
the
Hoke
street,
of
forget it.
MLB.com just tweeted out,
Tag there as well.
does Max Fried have the Yankees'
Goldschmidt.
best pickoff move since Andy Pettit? I'll hang up and listen. No doubt. No doubt.
Just got him.
Would it be Fried? All right, I'm going to post it on Yanks Ave. Now we got an 0-2 with 2 outs.
Strike three.
And strike 3. Let's go.
He is to walk towards
No
first base.
runs, no hits, no errors. And because of this pickoff,
One sec,
And the
Jet.
key is to walk towards first base. Watch
Dude,
him.
Fried's such a dog, bro. I love this motherfucker.
I won't let my moderate
He's a fucking Yankee, bro.
define me.
Yeah, you know,
Emerge
Caballero
as
just had
with clearer skin. With Tremfya, most people saw 100% clear skin that stayed clear, even at 5 years.
Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems. may
He's got
occur.
him going, and
Before
once he-
treatment, your doctor should check your flu infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or
He's
if you
got
need a
him go-
vaccine.
Emerge
Just got
with
him.
clear skin.
All right, let me get some on Yanks Ave. And who we got coming up, chat? Bellinger, Volpe, Wells. Let's go. Click like on the stream if you haven't already, if you don't mind. Good to see you guys again. How was everybody's off day yesterday? I didn't mind it, honestly. Which usually after losing like a tough series or a tough game, I'm like fucking begging for the next game. But I was like, you know what? Gonna turn the brain off a little bit, reset, get ready for a homestand, and glad I did. Here we are. It's good to be back. Good to see you guys again. But yeah, no, if you did anything yesterday, let me know. While I get this Max Fried pickoff.
It's about time insurance does that. Lemonade, changing insurance, starting with everything.
Max Fried pickoff. That'll be the caption.
Well, maybe you should start. It's your presentations.
Yeah, I'm Shakespeare, baby.
As a part of the review,
Alrighty. How we doing, chat?
and even the office pet policy.
Fuck you, Jacob. What the hell? Jacob goes, Danny, you don't deserve likes. You know what, Jacob? You know what's funny, though? I bet you already did like, didn't you? I bet you already did. Yeah, Moon Mist. Trout went on the IL today with a bone bruise of something. I don't know what it was. They said it wasn't that. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you did, Jacob. Hell yeah. You know what? Respect to you, brother. Respect to you. I love you, dude. Yeah, Bueller went to the IL, yep. Trout, nah, I appreciate it. You're the fucking man. They said Trout's injury's not that serious. But,
at the stadium.
who knows, obviously. All right, let's go, Belly. We got Belly, Volpe, Wells. Let's go, chat. 1-0 Belly.
He's given up too many home runs to the Rays' liking. 8 in 34 innings this year, Mike Pepio.
Good pitch.
Gave up 17 in 130 innings last year.
Anybody else having something to drink besides freaking water, like Frosty responded?
It was the Rays' opening day.
It's Friday night, God damn it, act like it.
When Shane McClanahan was injured.
And I said only to the people who were
Count 1 and
gonna
2.
crack open something to drink anyways.
Fastball, 94, 95. Real good change up that
Frosty
circle
was like,
change,
I think it was you,
circle
Frosty.
change
Wasn't he like,
down and away.
I'm having a nice ice cold Poland spring. Good for you. You perfect motherfucker. Hustle Belly. Nah,
Ground ball at first.
one dead.
One away. That'll bring up Anthony Volpe, and we're cooking up something special with Hexclad. Join the hybrid revolution at hexclad.com. He has a 6-game hitting streak, hitting .391 during the streak, 6 extra base hits, 4 ribbies, and 4 runs scored. He's driven his average up to .237 after that 17-game stretch where he really
shout out my boy Kyle at the game tonight. Kyle Condor, my boy.
And in the middle of that stretch was the 4
call,
games
Blue.
in Tampa Bay.
Let's go, Volt.
He was 3 for 16, and in that series, they really pounded him with fastballs up in the zone.
This is good. What you're seeing on the screen here, this is good. 125 WRC plus on May 2nd. Foul ball. Let's go, Volt. Pop them up.
Fly ball, center field. Simpson for out number 2.
Too dead. Let's go, Wells.
And here's Austin Wells. Well, it seems like he likes hitting against Tampa Bay in his career. 9 for 29, that's .310. 3 homers, 4 ribbies in 10 games. Pulled the string.
Pepiot's changeup. Go figure. He's a pitcher in the Rays, but his changeup was nasty.
The ground out on the changeup. He'll throw it inside. And also once he
I can see Pepiot being a Yankee one day.
Yeah. See, you can see Jansen. He wants that fastball upstairs.
Let's go, Wells. 0-2.
0-2.
I love this shit chat. Friday night, pinstripes, Yankee Stadium, sellout, you guys. Good eye. I truly hope everybody is vibing.
Over to Tampa Bay,
Even if you had a shitty week. I keep mentioning I hope you had a good week. Even if you had a shitty week, bro, you don't got to worry about it anymore. At least not for right now. We're watching baseball right now, baby. That's our only responsibility. So watch some freaking ball. The 1-2. Ball can take.
2-2.
Glasgow just went back on the IL.
Joining Snell.
Yeah. Spent most of his career.
Dodgers have had an insane amount of injuries, man.
With shoulder
They're built for it, but it is crazy. They've had a lot of injuries. Let's go, Wells. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Foul ball.
Still 2-2.
You know, all the money the Dodgers have spent, they've used 13 different starting pitchers.
Okay, so Pepiot was acquired in the Glasnow trade. Manuel Margot was in that deal?
Strange that the Dodgers got cash considerations from the Rays. Kind of bizarre.
Good eye, Wells. Great take. Full count.
Was it the manager, Kevin Cash?
You're right. So it's a full count on Wells.
2-out walk.
Side. So
Take
the
that.
catcher walks with 2 outs.
All right, here's Waldo. Next up after Waldo is Yorba Vivas. Which, if you didn't hear, just joining, Jazz is out 4 to 6 weeks with the oblique injury. And it's going to be Yorba Vivas getting the majority of the playing time at second base. And he's off to a great start at AAA. He's up in the 9 slot after Waldo, so we'll see. He makes his debut offensively this inning or next. And shout out Waldo, man. We've been doing this a lot, but while he's hitting well, never mind. But his offensive numbers are good. Foul ball works, so we can still do it. 113 WRC plus, 364 on base. Waldo has been awesome at the plate. Look at that.
Second among third basemen on base percentage. The Red Sox Alex Bregman is
You hear that? Waldo among all AL third basemen, among all MLB third basemen, all baseball, second in on base percentage among third basemen behind Alex Bregman.
Representative of that.
It's awesome.
From the right side, which was an issue last year.
That's good to hear. That hasn't registered in my brain, but word. I'll take these word for it.
Yeah, I think he's like 5 for 12 from the right side. So yeah, he's
word.
swinging the bat.
Waldo's 5 for 12 from the right side.
From both sides,
That's awesome.
getting everyday playing time. And that's As a platoon player, it's tough when you're used to playing every day in the minor leagues and then you come up to the big leagues.
Good eye. Good take.
And you're a platoon guy, it's tough.
2-1.
I mean, even with Grisham, I mean, he's playing most every day when he's in San Diego. He comes over to New York. You hang with him. You're playing once a week. And then now he's getting everyday time, producing.
The 2-1. Fly ball right field.
All right.
Meisner is there.
Chad, we're scoreless through 2. All good. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. I'll be right back.
You cracked the case. And all the while, you were soaking in the bath. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
This is not normal. Normal doesn't remain calm under pressure. Normal doesn't run toward fear. But who wants to be normal when you can be part of something special?
People are like, let's just throw away the peel. The peel is the most nutritious part of the citrus fruit. Citrus is full of antioxidants, but the peel takes it even further. For 3 generations, we've been taking a product that could be waste and turning it into something that is making people healthy. We are giving AG1 some of the best immune support that you can possibly get. It's all about quality.
At MLBshop.com, check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Visit MLBshop.com, the official source for your Yankees gear.
Did you get your Jazz Chisholm?
Alrighty. Here we go, chat. Top of the 3rd.
How about you?
Let's go, Freed. How we doing, chat? We chilling?
Maybe later innings.
I certainly fucking hope so, because I got a lot of ball left.
Michael, did you bring your Euro step with you
I
too?
did.
I love you guys.
My Euro step with me, Meredith.
I'm not saying that as much
Can't wait to see it during
as I have been lately. I've been gashing you guys up too much, and frankly, I'm sick of it.
Curtis B takes upstairs
Kidding.
as he starts the 3rd.
Click like, though.
Can you hoop back in the day? Did you play basketball?
I did, but I wasn't very good. I was wasted height, as they say.
Yeah.
How about you?
I did play, yes.
Cheers. It's Friday. Pop them up. Judge. Look at Judge.
Now, one of the
Attaboy. Look at Judge.
aggravations of
Dude, there are just times,
when I work with Jeff.
and really,
I love working
when
with
we're at
Jeff.
the stadium, it's a home pinstripe Yankee Stadium
But he's
thing,
not taller than me to the point that he
where just
makes
the
me
idea
look
of
tiny. But when
this
we do the
just
open,
fucking
we
hits.
always
We've been
do
talking about all
the
day, so I won't
yes.
repeat myself. Just like
And you just,
Yankees,
your upper body,
Rays,
it's-
AC unit on, Friday night, packed house in the stadium. Like we're
But it
fucking
really does
vibing,
make
I
Chad.
can't slouch for you
Tiny.
tomorrow.
One
I
out.
don't want you to slouch. You got to be you. I've got to step it up. It's my fault.
Maybe books, really.
No, I'm not going to cheat.
Freed has had a few misses with the sweeper so far.
I remember when we
sweeper.
first did a game together. I was in Tampa during spring training. And
Yeah,
it
we
was
stood
like,
up.
wow, it was like, I think me, you, and Big O'Neal.
That's right.
Right?
And O'Neal's tall, and
Yeah.
you dwarf him too.
Well, he's what, 6'4"? You're 6'4", right?
And look at that.
Damn, how tall is Jeff Nelson? K's not small at all.
I'm not a child.
K's like, I think K's
Well, he got
6'4".
that grin on his face because he's looking in the camera. and
Nelson
I'm
must
sure
be. Anybody have Jeff Nelson's height? What is he? 6'7"?
Well, it's like you have no neck
6'6"?
there. You know, just pop the neck out like a turtle.
That's
I do have to
fucked
sit
up,
up
Jeff.
straight. That would help a little, but it's still
Did
not
Jeff
gonna
just
make up all that
make
room.
fun of K's double chin, bro? What? I hope that's not what he was doing. I hope he was mocking himself, not
And then you
K.
consider I have a freakishly long
If so, he
face,
better
and
watch his
still
fucking
people
mouth.
will tell you
We
when
don't
you're
tolerate
doing
K disrespect. I like Jeff Nelson a lot. This is K's booth.
Look,
No neck. Leave him alone. How dare you? Fuck Jeff Nelson, bro.
you're
I'm half kidding, but you don't come into K's booth and start insulting his appearance. K's a good-looking dude. K's my fucking guy. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and free. Ball up.
3-2 on Danny Jansen.
So a little bit off with location so far, but
Danny Jansen's
obviously
one
not
of these players
concerned.
that he's a different player against the Yankees. Hits .213 against everybody else, but the Yankees in his career hits .264. He's had some big hits against them.
Do not walk Danny Jansen.
All the way to the back.
I don't want to took Max Free. I trust him. It's all good. Ideally, that doesn't happen, but
right there hit the bowl.
all right, 1 out walk to the 9 hitter.
Like it slipped out of his hand. He's sitting there rubbing his leg, going back to the rosin, and wants over everybody.
Little Bill, what did I do? I didn't even do nothing yet.
You know, some players just really love coming to Yankee Stadium, and they
I'm not crash.
level. They play against.
I wasn't even crash. Okay, this is ridiculous. I gotta put my foot down. That was not a crash out. I was messing around. Unbelievable. Man, what? Because I had a little blow up the other night. You guys think everything I do is a crash out? You know what? How about this? I apologize.
When teams come into the Garden,
I'm sorry.
to play at the Garden, so they play extra.
Yes.
You guys got some nerve. You know that? I wasn't even doing nothing.
I think so too. I always loved playing at old Yankee Stadium.
I'm calling my mom.
It was just the electricity.
Nice pitch. That's a nice curveball.
You know, the fans are so great.
See, now I'm gonna frequently check the chat
Back then, they didn't.
because now you guys got me fucking nervous that I'm.
There's a Yankee Stadium event.
I wasn't even okay.
I think the Road Grays get him.
You know what? Yeah, I am defending K with my life. Me and K versus you guys, chat. You guys can have Jeff Nelson. I'll have K. We'll see who wins.
I gotta go trade for that guy.
Some nerve you all have.
Sky the other way. Cabrera gives it a look, but it's in the seats.
Oh my goodness. Let's go, Freed.
So Simpson considered, if not the fastest man in baseball, certainly in the conversation. Want to keep him off base. Last year in 2 levels of the minors, he stole over 100 bases. So far, 3 of 4 in the big leagues.
Ground ball left side. Oh, this should be 2. On to second for 1. Volpe over to first. Double play. Bang. Way to be. Let's go. Let's go, chat. See what happens when you talk shit about me? The Yankees turn double play. So I guess do it more often. Good shit, though. Freed scores through 3, obviously. And, yo! Yorber Vivas, first at bat, coming up. Again, we've discussed everything at length. I don't want to be redundant here, but the main thing that stands out, along with just everything else with this hot start to AAA and the fact that he was awesome in spring training, 8 Ks and 116 plate appearances. And that's impressive in its own right, but I was reading some articles. Shout out Pinstripe Alley had a great article on him. Some other pieces as well for the dudes that are really into the prospect stuff and watch the minor league. You guys got me? Sorry about that. I literally saw my mic turn red as I was talking. But anyways, the people who watch Vivas play be like, yo, he looks impressive. And his at-bats are very encouraging. And he's not a huge, big-time prospect in the organization anymore. Last year when we got him, he was, when we, the Yankees, got him, he was a top 10 guy. I think he was, number 8 at his peak on our prospect rankings. Right now, he's, top 20-ish. He's fallen off the ranks a little bit. He was not great in the minors last year, but again, big time spring training for us. Great start at AAA. And it's so exciting because he's going to get some run. He is. It sounds like he's going to be the Yankees pretty much starting second baseman for the most part while Jazz is out, which is a long time, 4 to 6 weeks. So we're looking at a good, what should be a good month's worth of playing time for Vivas. And here we go. About to make his, I keep saying big league debut, but first at bat. Here we go, chat. What number do you think he's wearing?
These guys are excited.
89.
But not as excited as the guy stepping up to the plate.
Let's go, Vivas. 90. I was 1 off.
His first big league.
Little Esteban Florial action. Or is that 80? 90. Popped him up. Ah! Okay, out of play. Let's go, Vivas. Welcome to the Yanks, baby. Look at him. Oh, he looks badass. I'm hyped, bro. Let's go, chat. Look at their minor league stats.
He's been promoted twice, Jeff, to the big leagues. Last year in Baltimore, 3 games. This year in Cleveland, 3 games. Didn't see the field.
But it was all paternity leave stuff, weird, cup of coffee things. This is He's going to get some run now, as I mentioned.
During batting practice,
0-1.
I mean, he can play second base. He can play all the positions in the infield. He can swing the
0-2.
bat. You just saw the average there in AAA.
Let's go, Vivas.
10 home runs.
Yep, acquired the Victor Gonzalez deal, as we mentioned.
Season doesn't strike out a lot, and they got him in the Trey Sweeney deal.
Why did they show the 10 homers in 3 of the last 4 minor league seasons? That's a big deal. The K rate, again, that's what we talked about all night long, is what's awesome. Ball, you take. He did not go.
Close to your dream, you're literally here, and you're not getting the opportunity. But he knew
awesome.
if he continued to put the work
Play some ball, baby. Here we go.
That opportunity. He also
Yep,
said
no
when
go.
he saw
Attaboy.
his name
Good
in
take.
the lineup, he immediately thought of his family, who was watching in Venezuela, who has always supported him.
And us.
He can't
We're your
believe
family
that
too,
they're gonna
brother.
Get to see him play.
Watch it on Yankees Avenue.
Tonight.
Yeah, you don't want to be Moonlight Graham. You want to get in the game.
Exactly. And usually you get in the
Let's go,
game
Viv.
once you come up from the minor leagues.
Yeah.
A little surprised that he didn't get in last
He's
year.
exciting.
And the 2-2.
Damn. All good.
He goes down on strikes.
Oh, good, brother.
Swings out from under his helmet.
Yeah, I think his helmet falls off a lot. I saw that in a couple of his clips that we ran. Oh, good, though. 0 for 1. Just fine. Back to the top of the order. So, Grisham,
This is his ninth
Rice,
upstairs.
Grisham, Judge, Rice.
Fastball. He gets a lot of swings
I was
and misses
gagging
up
at getting the
top.
lineup wrong, not the idea of Ben Rice batting second. But
Back to the top of
Here
the
we go.
order.
1 dead. Here's
Trent
Grish.
Grisham. Fly ball to right.
all good,
In the
Vivas.
first
See you
inning.
next time, buddy. Good eye. So, Noah, is your Vivas a bust? Tell me. On the take, yeah. No, I'm a big Vivas guy. We'll see what he does in the big leagues, obviously, but I'm excited. Now, again, he's playing second base is the plan. But let's just say, for argument's sake, he plays well, and it's like a conversation of like, oh shit, the Yankees are gonna want it. Let's say a month from now, the Yankees are gonna want it. Oh, collision! But no, it's caught. 2 outs. Let's say Vivas plays so well that like a month from now, when Jazz is on his way back, they're like, or we're just thinking, Yankees got to keep Vivas' bat in the lineup somehow. He played more third base than second base in AAA this year. He's played a lot of third base in the minors. So it also, not yet, but if Vivas were to play decently for a couple weeks, Waldo's got to make sure he's doing his job, which he has offensively, but make sure he's making the plays at third. Because Vivas can also play the hot corner. And if Jazz comes back and Vivas is forced some way to stay around, that is an option as well. But for now, he will play second. 0-1 on Judge.
He has a 1.268 OPS and 64 home runs.
Let's go, Cap.
Only 2 other players have ever done that.
Here's what we're talking about right now.
Over 162 game span, whether it's over 2 seasons or not. Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, and now Aaron Judge.
Yeah, that's all stat what he was hitting
Let's go, Cap.
last year at this time compared to now. 207 last year.
Rick, left field, not gone, but that's trouble.
And that ball is.
Foul ball, though.
Oh, yeah, what a different
The
board.
start that he got off to, and then this has just been insane.
Oh, so close. That's gotta hurt.
Come on, shake it. No,
Good guy.
got the ball, though.
Yeah, word. Good shit.
It's a brave man. That's a
Should've caught it.
line drive from Judge.
You got to come up with that one. You got to stick your hand out
Jeff,
for
relax.
it. Catch it. And
That's
then
a
you
hard
give it
play to
back
make
him.
barehanded. The 1-2 on Judge. Out of the way.
To me, you get one shot, and that's it. And then you give it to somebody else.
Nice.
Let's go, Cap.
All the players have the Major League Baseball logo on the neckline and the back of the uniform. Judge's is gold.
Yep.
And they put the gold ones on the guys that won MVP or Cy Young the previous year. That's to show everybody that don't actually know that.
Okay.
I did something special last year.
I did not
Assuming
know
K is
that.
correct, which you should assume.
Something I did not know.
58
I thought it was Rookie of the Year
MVP.
winner, too. So I always thought he would have one, but I guess it's just MVP or Cy Young. But that actually makes more sense. That's the way to go. And it's cool they're doing
1-2.
it. Ball.
2-2.
We'll also see, I assume,
Now,
because
they
it's his
did
first
throw
actual
some
game,
fastballs here. They did not do that in the four-game
we should
set.
see the MLB debut
In Tampa,
patch
they
on
only threw
Vivas' left shoulder, too.
42.2% fastballs. They stayed away
Let's go,
from
Cap.
the heater.
Drilled foul.
Yeah, Tampa in general is one of the few teams that actually
Pepe
throw
on at-
Judge a lot of
He's at
off-speed.
48 pitches, which is not egregious, but also not.
You don't see him
incredibly
get thrown
efficient.
inside very often either.
Let's get him to 50.
Well, the 42.2%
Let's go, Judge. Another 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
by any
Bottom of the
club
third,
against
no
Judge.
score. Yankees raise. Drilled hard. Well hit. That's got to be trouble. Oh, he can't make the play. It's off the wall. Judge might be on third. Nah, maybe it's a double. He might go to third. He's going. He's going. He's going, baby. Let's go. Fuck yes. Triple for Judge. Way to be, baby. I want to just post that individually, to be honest. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, Chad. I'm going to do it. I'm posting that. I like Judge triples. Judge triples are hype. He fucking smoked that shit. And, yo, I'm not going to lie, Chad. For a split second, I was thinking 2018 home run off Craig Kimbrell. And a couple of homers he had in the comeback against Baltimore in 2017. A ball hit that low, nobody else you think that it has maybe a chance to get out. With Judge, you can't rule it out. Like, while that was in orbit, like, it was in the back of my mind, like, no way this gets out, right? Obviously it didn't, but anyways, a triple for Judge. I'm gonna post that real quick. This is gonna be like fast as shit. This came onto my phone quick. Wow, this better be some record-breaking time on Yanks Ad. This might be the fastest post ever.
He now has a 28-game on-base streak, and that extended his hitting streak to 12 straight.
Chad, that was pretty fucking quick. And now Rice pops out. God damn it. Kind of spoils the clip, but Judge triples are postable. Thoughts, Chad? Is that okay that I posted the Judge triple? If it wasn't, tell me. I know you guys are honest with me.
And best in class highway fuel.
All right, scoreless through 3. On to the freaking 4th, yo. This game's kind of zooming, which frankly is bullshit. Too quick for my liking. All right, on to the 4th. Wait a second. The Rays don't have a hit. They do have 2 walks. Brush my hair, Chad. Don't mind me.
Our most powerful free and clear formula. Skin safe certified 100%.
No!
Before I knew,
I was supposed to go in my bed, but it kind of like stuck to my hand a little bit.
before I understood,
Maybe I should start washing my hands, Chad. Maybe that's the issue. They're too grimy and sticky.
my mind.
It's like organic spider tack. Anyways, how we doing, yo? Dan is orange? Am I fucking orange? No, it's been worse. What are you talking about? I look like a normal Caucasian right now, I feel like. Why are you so short? You're fucking playing with me, Longer Lord. I know what you guys are doing. You think I'm dumb? You think I just got off the banana boat? I know what you're doing. You're trying to get me to crash out. But I'm not. I don't crash out on you guys. I look orange. You know what? Fuck you, Noah. I'm not going to crash out. And since you mentioned Longer Lord, for the record, I'm 6'2". Okay? Why am I so... Damn, I don't even need to be doing that. Why am I so short? I'm 6'2". Jesus. What can you do to get some respect around here, Chad? That's my question. Let me know when you have an answer. What can I do to earn your guys' respect? Please tell me, because I will do it. I'm a fucking sheep. Nice play by Waldo on the slide. Spins around over to first, gets Diaz. That a boy.
Nice play.
I'm going to post that too. Why not?
Diaz leads off against Freed. Hit sharply and
No.
grab there.
Nice play, though.
Gets to his
knee. He knows he has a
Maybe
little
Waldo.
time. Diaz doesn't run well. Good throw across the diamond. It's a really good play.
center field. Sips it back. Still back. And he's going to miss the ball as it goes up against the... Here is Junior Caminero. Broken bat, soft ground ball, Volpe. 2 down. Time for the Audi electric moment.
2 dead already.
Fully electric Audi vehicle in your local tri-state Audi dealer.
Remember, chat, my final line prediction for free tonight was 8 innings, 1 run.
It's a home run. And that was in Game 7. And it was one of the great runs around the bases that you'll ever see. Epic celebratory trot.
Yeah, he also broke the scoreboard.
That was a strike to Aranda.
Let's go, Freed.
We got hit that big home run to advance them into the Caribbean Series, and he didn't.
Yeah,
play
I'm
in the
fucking
Caribbean
vibing,
Series.
chat.
The Rays wouldn't let him go any further.
It's got to be a balance for an organization. Anytime a player plays in an international event, you're not watching your guy and you can't take care of him and you hold your breath.
We should make a bet with Dan that he
Well,
will
a lot of these
100%
guys
lose,
love
and he has to
playing
shave his
for
head
their
if he
town
loses.
in their country, and it used to be.
The reason you wrote that is definitely because you know how much that would
A
just
lot of the big league players
destroy my
used to
life.
play like the
CT.
last couple months. I mean,
I
the
would
big
never.
guys,
Oh, I love you,
when
Luna.
I played in Puerto Rico, and you always had Bernie Williams played. Jorge Posada and I were
Who,
teammates.
me,
He
Matt?
started out as a second baseman.
I know you're just playing CT.
On that team there, and then moved to
Final,
catcher.
what up, NH?
Edgar Martinez and Juan Gonzalez.
Oh, wow. Morgan
Big
says
name guys
Jose
used to
Ramirez
play.
has left the game. Interesting. No, I know. Same here, brother. Same here. What was I going to respond to? Final prediction for tonight? 4-1. 4-1 Yanks. Max Fried goes 8 innings, 1 run.
It's tough for a team that loses a player.
Well, it's never really a good time to have
2
that.
balls, 2
Next
strikes,
year's
2
gonna
outs.
be the WBC 2026.
Strike 3.
Strike 3, chat. Max Fried, scoreless through 4. Also, has held the Rays hitless through 4. Which I will only mention now, and then after 5, I obviously won't because I have class and respect. But are you? Goalie belly vault. Let's go hit, yo. Let's go hit.
If you really want to clean, add OxyClean. Am I an adult?
Oh.
It's not clean unless it's OxyClean. Use in every load.
The market price lobster. And to
Yeah, that was
know the
nasty.
price.
Let's go, chat.
Sadly,
Who hasn't clicked like yet? That's what I'm wondering.
where we check in with the pros in men's hair and check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips.
Choose 1 appetizer and 2 entrees. Applebee's famous 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets and steak.
Yes, we use 2 for 25.
Some cherished classics. Some new
Getting an
traditions.
ad on my own live stream. Can you believe it?
From the field to the fans.
Unbelievable.
Rituals are what
Hey, what up, Tristan?
the game. And through
Yeah, Matt, you do that, pal.
every
I don't fucking judge.
moment, Banana Boat has got you covered.
Kidding, enjoy.
Banana Boat sunscreen. Part of your game day
I'm not getting this sunscreen they keep advertising.
Egan's on Team Scout Report. So, last 2 series, everybody thinks, oh, the Rays turned around, they sweep the Padres, who had the best record in baseball. But then the Royals come into town, and the Royals sweep them. They scored just 3 runs.
Let's go,
So
goalie.
it's hard to get a real feel on this Rays team.
Yeah, when the Padres are one of the best teams in that National League West.
Here we go,
in the
chat.
National League. And then
We're already in the
also
frickin'
Kansas
bottom of the
started out
4th,
the year
yo.
Really slow,
Damn.
and they're finally turning it around.
Well, in the 4th inning, the Yankees have had runners in scoring position twice. A double with 2 outs in the first by Rice. Goldschmidt popped up. Then a triple with 2 outs in the third for Judge. And then Rice popped up. So both teams off the board. No home runs, and back in 1876, the first home run in baseball history was hit. Ross Barnes of the Chicago White Stockings took Cherokee
The White
Fisher of the
Stockings,
Cincinnati
wow.
Reds over the wall in left field for a solo home run. First home run ever.
You remember that?
Yeah, I was a little kid. Seats weren't great, but I remember it like it was yesterday.
That's when they used the same baseball all the time, and it just got worn out. It must have had to be early in the early innings.
Ball.
Did it say what inning?
Did not, no. Now, when you hit, did you ever hit a home run?
No, we used to take batting practice when
Yeah.
we made the playoffs. Because Mel Stoudemire, the late Mel Stoudemire, used to be superstitious. And as soon as we got in, he thought, okay, we're going to go to the World Series every year. and he wanted the hitters.
Ground ball left side. Base hit for goalie. Let's go. Leadoff single.
Continues to hit. He picks up
Attaboy.
a single to start out the fourth inning.
That is sir.
And that home run back in
Belly time.
1876, fifth inning. Dirty scuff baseball.
Exactly. Because it used
See the chat via my phone.
Because it got softer and
That
softer.
just says,
as the
Dan,
game
you
went
think?
on.
Do I think you should go to tomorrow's game? Hell yeah, baby.
Slider down and away.
Go to tomorrow's game. Why not? What's stopping you? I was even thinking about going to
No, we used to have
a game this weekend. I'm not, but I was thinking
we had to
about
get our bunts down first before we could swing.
it. Really, just because, yo,
Yeah, we can hit.
the game I'm going to is,
Yeah,
as we know, the
all
Mets.
all the position
First game
players
against the
used
Mets,
to
the
stand around
16th.
cage, and you
That'll
had
be
to
before we
in
know it,
front
so
of
that's
them. Yeah, I mean, if you did
that might as well be tomorrow.
They're taking your bat away.
Let's go, Belly. So, no score, bottom of the fourth. 1-0 count on Bellinger. Goldie's off first, nobody out. Let's get it wrong.
Yes.
Thoughts? But yeah, heck, go to the game tomorrow, brother.
1-0. 1-1.
We used to get 3 bats back in the American League. No pitcher got a bat, but we used to get 3 bats that would put our name on it. And I don't think any of the relievers ever used. We used to go in and get the position player bats out of the bat rack. I used to use Bernie's bat.
Damn, Belly, come on.
Chasing upstairs, 1-2. Anthony Volpe on deck.
Dude, stadium is packed. Pepiot's kind of jacked. Foul ball.
Let's take a look at Pepio's arsenal on StatCast 3D by Google Cloud.
You see the fastball, 94-95, but he's got up to 97. The changeup, another good pitch that he uses a lot. The slider, the cutter. The cutters he'll throw to lefties. And he'll mix in that curveball. Curveball only about 4% of the time.
I'll tell you what, you watch Bellinger hit, Jeff. He's a different hitter with 2 strikes. He's just trying to put the ball in play.
Well, he gets really loopy. When he struggles, he gets really loopy in his swing. And you can beat him upstairs with the fastball. Pepio is going a lot of change-ups down and away. That last pitch was a change-up down and away. Nice short swing to foul that off.
You ain't free, brother.
Now, Bellinger's next home run will be a milestone home run. It'll be the 200th of his career.
Oh, wow.
He has 3 so far this season. Popped up. Jansen
At a play.
runs out of one.
Now that was a fastball up. A lot of times with Pepio, he's been getting in that pattern about fastball upstairs, change ups down and away. Big hole over on that left side of the infield. You have the third baseman, Caminero. He is playing shortstop.
Bellinger was so hot in spring training and has struggled so far.
God damn.
Popped up. Caminero makes the
One
play.
out.
A fast and reliable connection backed by a 100% US-based workforce. So you get the best customer service experience possible. Spectrum.
Let's go, Vol.
You know, our weather report, you know, the Big OT weather report, we said 51% chance of rain. When you look at the outfield right now over the scoreboards, very dark skies.
We ain't getting no rain.
I didn't think it was going to start raining until around midnight.
1-0 on Volpe. Ominous.
Oh, wow. Maybe you are.
Anytime the weather starts getting warm in the east,
Let's go, Vol.
teams
Come
start
on.
rolling in.
Oh, hittable.
1-1.
Oh, excuse me.
That'd be a little bit of a throwback wearing the stirrups. And they're not, you know, the socks that look like it's stirrups. Those are real stirrups.
Drill. Center field. Get down, Bull. Attaboy. Hard hit single for Volpe, and that was all fastball, too. That was I wonder how fast that pitch was. That was nice. Anyways, first and second, one out, chat. Look at that. Yo, that was one of the nicer swings that Volpe has taken in his big league career. Good shit. First and second, one out, chat. Let's go, baby. Let's get a run, huh? Let's get a run.
Good level swing.
Yeah, word.
There's Goldschmidt knowing that it's going to drop in.
Let's go, Wells.
Austin Wells.
Ball away. So, still no score. First and second, one out. Austin Wells at the plate.
They have 4
Bottom
hits,
4.
The Rays have yet to pick up a hit, and therefore
Wells walking the second.
It's free. Two and out.
Rilled. Oh, I said rilled.
First 3 innings for the Yankees.
I'm combining worse than I
First
chat.
two batters made out.
That was a combination of drilled and ripped, I think.
Not quite a rally with 2 outs now.
Either way, a foul ball.
First and second,
2-1.
1 out, and the 4th. The changeup really works.
Let's go, Wells. Come on.
That's his go-to, whether he's
Waldo on
behind
deck
or
and then
ahead.
Vivos after that.
He'll double up on it. He doesn't give in. That was a 2-1 changeup in. He's not afraid to throw it back to back. Possibly down and away.
Ground ball right side.
First base.
Aranda
will step on the bag. As Goldschmidt moves to third,
Right.
it won't be the second.
Second and third, 2 outs for Waldo. Chad, I don't even know what you're saying right now, but for the love of God, knock it off. I don't know what weird shit's going on in the chat right now, but I'm not participating. I will be tuning in momentarily though, after this inning.
Change up for strike, 0-1. Goldschmidt's at third, Volpe is at second. Bottom of the 4th, 0-0.
Let's go, Waldo. Come on, give me something. Give me a little dunk. Ground ball.
Second base. Meade gets Cabrera.
God
And
damn.
Pepio works into and out of trouble as the Yankees strand 2 when we go to the 5th.
All right.
Behind every moment,
All right.
we are dreaming, shaking.
So, chat, now we are entering the 5th.
100 years.
No score.
Better air, a better future.
We got to lock in. We're in game mode now. Like, we were in this. 5th inning, no score. Ideally, we score soon. Freed's looking good, though. Obviously. Good take a leak. You're right back.
Sage is helping business leaders like Al Ripken Jr. make smarter, faster decisions.
Eczema isn't always obvious.
Eczema isn't always red.
But now, eczema isn't always going to stop you.
With Ebglyss. Ebglyss is a once-monthly treatment to help those with moderate to severe eczema find real itch relief and real results. Like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Skin that's still more clear, even at 1 year? Clearly, it's possible with Ebglyss.
Talk to your doctor about Ebglyss for eczema.
It's time to name that Yankee, brought to you by Prevagen, made for your brain. Yankee from 98 through 2002, so a team-ended viewers, Jeff, 262, 59 home runs, 242 runs batted. Also played for the then Indians, Rangers, and finished with the Mets. Pitch to Christian Morel is upstairs.
I might need to take that Prevagen because these things make my brain hurt.
So you don't know who it is?
I played with him 98 to 2000.
Imagine this guy sitting home, sees the stats on the board. You still have to dinner with you maybe on the road. Said this guy doesn't even know who I am.
Well, I mean, there were some teammates that I played with that I didn't even know who they were.
And this is one of them. 1-1. 2-1.
We had what was it, a couple of years ago. I think it was maybe the 98 or 99 team, whatever, reunion. There were some guys that came back that I had to ask who they were. I mean, not them. I asked somebody else. I said, who's that guy?
Just making sure no weird shit's going on. Let's go, Free. 2-2 on Morel.
If they only had maybe a cup of coffee, I had no idea what their names were.
Well, this doesn't look like a...
Well, I mean, I need to see.
How we doing, chat?
I didn't really pay attention. I just saw the
Good, I hope.
98 to 2002, so I didn't see the rest. I saw
What up, Moon Miss?
The Indians.
Yeah, there we go.
And the Mets.
So he's probably a bench player, only 59.
I'm with Bendy Straw. Yo, I like that. I might adopt that line, Bendy. Bendy goes, complaining is not allowed until the 6th inning. Lil Bill says, Dan, this is your fault for not looking into the chat. I don't think I missed anything that's significant. I forgot with your neighbor from a few weeks ago. It was, well, according to my landlord, which we called at the time, he said it was and I believe him, because he's been having some work done on the place. It was the dude fixing the heater, apparently, at 9 o'clock at night.
And he does.
Longer Lord, how dare you? It's Friday. I didn't drink the whole freaking week.
I'm racking my brain. I don't know.
God forbid I have a...
But I was, I didn't dress next to him,
This might be number 3, if at most 4. It's Friday. Honestly, yo, I'm probably going to go grab some more, to be honest. This is my last one. Longer Lord,
Caballero.
I hope you're having a great
I don't know
night.
other players' stats.
I'm a Longer Lord fan, so I'm not even going to talk shit, but we're getting there. You're becoming enough of a regular where I'm going to be talking some shit about you real soon, brother. Rip to left.
Left field. That's the
One
first
out
base
single.
hit for the Rays.
You got to lock in, though.
Caballero with a 1-out single.
Because,
So he's been on
well, I'm not
base
stressing
twice.
about this game at all right now.
Walk and now a single.
We're in the territory where very quickly I could be. Like, if it becomes even just 1-0 Rays, I'm like, alright, fuck. Not like a off the top of my lungs F-bomb drop, but like,
Hit that into left field for the first hit of the game.
we're halfway through this game now. Or,
I think I know.
not
that.
yet. Soon to be.
Yeah, and I think that when you find out
Another 2 more outs and we're halfway
that
through.
you don't know,
I'm sure.
he's gonna be really angry.
Good, what a pitch.
He's not just a guy.
I've talked positively about him. I mean, I know he was probably a really good player.
Yes, I know.
And a good friend, and we probably hung out, but I didn't know his stats.
All right.
Spilt a little
But
bit.
I'm probably right, like middle infielder.
No, you'd be wrong.
Really?
If the guy I'm guessing is right.
And apparently he's 2 for 5 with a double off me. Wow.
He got a double off.
That's what I
I'll give you that. He's a right-handed hitter.
That is embarrassing.
Not too many righties could hit doubles off you.
Oh, was it? I know. I think I know.
Right. Let me see if you know.
Let's go, Freed.
Yep.
And he is a good friend.
I know.
Popped him up. No. Kate Nelson are pretty good in the
You
booth
might
tonight.
get a text, dude. Question mark.
I didn't know his stats, but I see we have hung out. We've actually hung out a lot. after
Chat might be
baseball.
the dumbest question of all time because I have a lean too. To be paired with K, just one analyst, would you rather have Jeff Nelson
Fly
or
ball.
John Flaherty? I already know what the response is going to be. 2 outs.
What threw me though that made me think?
I know this is the minority, I'm sure.
Especially the way he burst upon the scene.
I'd rather have Jack Flaherty. And that's not even gets now. I like Jack Flaherty more than
10 home runs
most.
or more, and he was one of them.
Yep.
Nelson's been pretty good tonight, though. Curtis Mead kind of looks like Austin Meadows a little bit. Is he still playing? Is Austin Meadows still playing?
I do recall that at the end.
Runner on first, 2 outs, by the way. Ground ball chopper, high chopper. Let's see what happens here. Wow, what a play by Cabrera. Great fucking play. Great play, Waldo. That's a really, really nice play. Attaboy.
For the final out. No runs hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
I didn't even process, by the way. That first hit was the first hit against Fried. Yeah, let's go. Fire me up. Dude, that's got to be the best feeling in the world. Now, Waldo's had a nice little career at this point so far. Like, respectable for, what he's been and shit. Never a big-time prospect or nothing. I'm just thinking, from my perspective, as, little shithead Dan Rohr watching from his bedroom, how amazing it must feel. You play third base in Yankee Stadium, you make a nice play. Nothing, like, crazy per se, although that was a legitimately nice pick on the way that ball was rolling. Not rolling. It was a chopper, but... And then you just see Max Fried go, like, nice fucking play, or whatever he said. It's like, yeah, like... Or like, yo, like... Let's go. I don't know. Cool shit. I want to find out what Austin Meadows is up to. And then I'm going to pull up the chat. Oh, he hasn't played since 23. God damn. Seen the minors or anything? Or him and Clint just back to besties that aren't in the league no more. Yeah, wow, Meadows hasn't played. And Meadows was good too, man. Granted, it was really just a juice ball year. Other than that, he hasn't been good. 21, he was okay. Damn. He's out of the league? The reason I mentioned Clint, they were like best friends back in the day. How we doing, chat? I probably would. Dan ranting coming? No, there's no ranting coming. Dan, imagine being A-Rod at third. Yeah, pretty much. No, you wouldn't, Jacob. No, you did. No, you would not rather have me in the booth. Dan, do you think Domingo Germán will be the Yankees' last perfecter for the next 50? No, I do not. NH, no. Max Fried will throw one. I would like... I mean, perfect game is a big ass. I would like Cole when he comes back to, like, get a no-hitter. That's like the one thing he has left. Dan, I'm going to chant fuck one soda with you and Cole. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Or you said, am I? Absolutely. Oh, bro, I'm going to have a good-ass time. Now, I've heard... And I say heard because I haven't looked at tickets yet. Like, this is just how I roll. Maybe SeatGeek will hook me up. I don't know. And they can hook you up, $20 off. I've heard... Really just... I was talking to Jolly about it the other day. Which Dude, I actually... This goes back to the winter. I was planning on having Jolly on for a live stream for one of the Yankees-Mets games. And I just thought about that again recently. I'm going to see if he's still down, whether it's for this upcoming series or whenever we go to City. Anyways, we'll figure that out. But I haven't looked at ticket prices yet. But I've heard they're nuts. I'm getting there, though, one way or another. Ideally, like, in right field. I want to be able to give Soto hell. But if I'm not able to get into right field directly, I can count on my fellow brethren, you guys in the chat, rest of the Yankee fans. Like, it's gonna be similar to the Astros coming back in 21 for the first time post when it came out, but obviously it was limited capacity at that time. And regardless, I think this will be worse. Leadoff walk for your Vivas, baby. Let's go, chat. But yeah, no, May 16th, like, you bet your ass I will fucking be there.
For the first time after a swing in Baltimore.
Oh, Jolly is badass. For many reasons, but I will tell you this, chat, and it's clear, but Jolly fucking grinds. Jolly grinds. And that aside, I love Jolly. Especially, like, Jolly's my fucking guy. Jolly grinds like not many people I've encountered in my life. And that's the best compliment I can give somebody. But, I'll talk to him about that, because I mentioned him in the wintertime about coming on for a watch party. Now, what that entails is, yo, Jolly, come over to my crib and pop a squat, pretty much. But it'd be a blast. I gotta remember to mention that to him, because it's coming up. It's 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, chat. Right? Yeah, May 16th. We're gonna check around the league after this inning, by the way. It's bottom 5. But we gotta score. Vivas leadoff walk, awesome. Now it's top of the lineup. Chat, we're scoring this thing. Let's go. Here's Grisham, ball outside. Lock in, baby. None of the weird shit that you guys discussed in the chat while I'm away. We're gonna lock into the game right now. No accusations of me being short. No accusations of me crashing out. Accusations of the Yankees threatening to score this inning. They're not threatening, but fulfilling the destiny of us scoring. Popped him up foul.
Popped up.
At a play.
Caminero gives it a look. Makes the seats.
Any bad bitches in the chat? I'm just kidding. Kidding. There's plenty, actually. You guys are all
Pepio's had a really good changeup in this outing.
worthy of that
the
description.
Yankees. He's gone to that pitch a lot.
Let's go, Grish. Ball and strike.
Trying to sit on, see if he can elevate one.
Popped him up. That was pathetic. What the fuck was that I just heard? Was that the, like, weird-ass, like, horny-ass shit? I graduated high school in 2018, which is a while ago now, and people were doing that in gym class when I was in high school. Did the Yankees just... Is that an audio clip being played at the stadium? I don't want to repeat it. It's not my vibe. I don't even really know what it is, but what the fuck was that? That shit's ridiculous. And I've heard some complaints lately about the sound effects in Yankee Stadium being, like, too much, which I wasn't fully on board with. But granted, I haven't been in the stadium this year yet, and like most of it's Star Wars, which sign me up. I love the Death Star siren. I love a lot of the Star Wars that they do. If that was the stadium and just played that, that is pathetic and embarrassing. That is not the Yankees. Did you guys just hear that? I don't want to overreact, but I don't think I'm overreacting. That's not the Yankees. That's correct. Don't ever play that again.
But to see him at this
What are we
point
doing?
at 284.
Drilled, right center. Center more so.
Simpson has room.
One dead.
Puts it away.
Yeah, I want you guys to start. You guys hear that shit? I don't want to be annoying, but like that was... You guys heard that shit? That was whack, right? Nah, Morg, I think it was... Nah, that was like the... Again, I don't want to repeat it. I thought it was cringe at the time, but like... It's something... You'd be like in English class or some shit, and some random kid starts stimming, he's just like, oh yeah... Yankee Stadium just played that sound. We don't do that. That's not what we do. Anyways, let's go, Cap. One out. No! Out of play. Thank God.
Makes the seats.
0-1.
Actually lands on the roof of the Yankee dugout.
Let's go, Cap. Here we go, Chad. Lock in, baby.
So he's 1 for 2 today. He has a 12-game hitting streak. And it's not one of these vitamin
Every
hitting
kiss
streaks
begins
one a
with
day.
K.
Jeff, he's 23 for 46, hitting 500 during the streak.
Oh my God, yes. Let's go, Cap. 0-1.
He's the best player in baseball, I think.
So on the bottom of the 5th, we got a lot of game left, but
The start that he's gotten off to.
I would welcome a lead, Chad. Watch this. Ball. Whoa!
Waves
All
through
good.
that changeup.
One of the rare times you'll see Judge like legitimately get fooled and look like it. Look at that change, man. Yo, I tell you, Pepiot will be wearing pinstripes one day. You can just tell. There's guys you see and you're just like, all right, he's good. Same with Gavin Williams of the Guardians. I feel that same way. He'll be a Yankee one day.
Vivas dives back.
Now, Vivas did have nothing crazy, but he stole some bases in the minor leagues. 6 so far this year. He's in more in the past. See if he goes. Not with Judge up, obviously.
This is with the change.
1-2. Come on, Cap. I think I'm rocking Judge today, right? 9? Yep.
Judge against fastballs this year, 37 for 71, 521.
Yo, bro. Let's go, Cap. 1-2. Ball. Good call, Blue. Good pitch, but good call. Correct call.
Slider just misses 2-2.
I think that's a pitch that Pepio wanted.
Friday Night Baseball. Let's go. Yankees Rays in the Bronx. That's what we live for.
This is what we live for, Chen. Oh my God, it's a miracle.
Hit sharp.
Foul ball. Fair ball? Oh, word! So Vivas will go to third. No, he's not rounding third. Yo, wait, I was going to say, what? He stops at third, yeah. Yo, let's go. I thought that shit was like no doubt foul, but worked. So double for Judge, another hit. Wait, did he get a hit earlier? No, he didn't. Another hit on the season, of course. Vivas would have scored. You think that? Hold on, I don't think so. But I'll respect your opinion. Hold on.
Probably would have been thrown out if he was sent.
Triple and a double.
Oh my God, I thought Judge was coming out of the game for a second. So Pepiot's done. Pepiot's done, Chad.
Montgomery is coming in.
All right, Judge is just taking a leak or something. He's not coming out, obviously. I don't think Vivas would have scored there, but obviously I didn't get the full look. Maybe if I saw the angle of him rounding third. Regardless, though, it's second and third, 1 out, chat. We got Rice up. We're taking the lead here. We're taking the lead. Give me a fly ball. Give me a 1-0 lead with Freed on the bump. Word. Chat. Predictions for the remainder of this inning. And you can be completely honest and be conservative and just say 1-0. The reason I say that is because that is what, at the very least, is going to happen. The Yankees will take a 1-0 lead here. If you want to go above that and shoot for a 3-run bomb for Rice, by all means. But I'm thinking we're no doubt getting the 1 run. Danny John, we're going to have to give you checks in advance to buy Yanks Mets tickets. Dude, you're not kidding, Jacob. You're not kidding. I was actually thinking about reaching out to Siki, be like, yo, so you guys, me and Siki have been working together for a while now. Like, any deals we could come up with, or you send me to the Yankee Stadium, maybe? I don't know. But I'm going to get there one way or another. Jay's got the Yanks winning, or at the end of this inning, going up 2-0 with the Rice as a double in the right center gap. If that happens, Jay, that is in my brain. I will shout you out. Then he goes to rant. That's my prediction. Oh, we got some other predictions too. 3-0, 2-0. Okay, so respect. Of course, Noah says 1-0, but I'm not going to roast Noah because I did the same thing. I got 1-0, which is fine. Then he goes on a rant. That's my prediction. You guys really look at me like a fucking zoo animal. And you know what? That's also the fault of the lovely company that I work for, that I would take a bullet for, John Boy Media. They treat me like a zoo animal too. And clearly you guys look at me in the same light. You ever think maybe I just want to watch ball like the rest of you guys? Dan's going to go on a rant. For what? For what? I'm just busting. All right, let's go, though. Give me a fly ball. Give me a fly ball, baby. Let's go. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. So, of course, the reliever they go to is a lefty. It's Mason Montgomery. Some little onomatopoeia.
99 to 100.
Right? Ball. Good call, bro. Here we go, chat. Yeah, good luck with that. So, second and third, 1 out, no score, bottom of the 5th. Ben Rice up, Judge off second, Vivas off third. Just 1 out. Give me a fly ball, Rice. Let's go. Yankee Stadium is packed. Bad swing, Rice.
Now he has 15 strikeouts and 4 walks in 10 and 2/3 innings.
Let's go, baby. Goldie on deck. Come on. Need a fly ball here, though, unless Rice walks. Oh, she's pretty. Whoever that was behind Goldie. Come on, Rice. Oh, off the nuts.
1-2. Montgomery was a starter in the minors until the middle of last year. He made it to the majors last September. Looked electric, 24 years old, second big league season. Rays pitchers were polled about what pitch they would take from a teammate. Every teammate wanted Montgomery's fastball.
And he's thrown to three straight sliders. Maybe that heater upstairs. Got a little hole
on the left
side between the shortstop and third baseman.
Ball. 2-2.
2-2. Nothing game, bottom of the 5th.
No, Rice!
And Rice knew it turned and walked away as he's down looking 2 down.
That sucks.
Montgomery, the
That
fastball
sucks.
at 99 to over 100, and all of a sudden you see 5 straight sliders. And that was right down the middle.
That was the second hit for Judge, by the way. He did the triple. I think I said.
So here's
I corrected myself when I said second and
Infield
third. It
backs
was
up
the
with
second.
2 outs.
Come on, Goldie. That really is unfortunate, man. 2 outs.
He's been
0-1 on Goldie.
deadly against lefty pitching. 586 in 29 at-bats. OPS of 1.613. And both
Come on, Goldie, let's go.
lefties.
Drilled to right field, Chad. That has a chance to get out of here. Fly ball to right, and it's going to be gone. Let's go. Goldschmidt opposite field, 3-run bomb, and the Yankees take a 3-0 lead.
Well, I guess the graphic was right, Michael.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's go, Chad. Fire me up, baby. Goldschmidt's 3rd home of the year. 3-run bomb over the porch and right against the lefty. Go figure. And the Yankees in the 5th jump out to a 3-0 lead, baby. Let's go, Chad. Let's go.
What a start to
Let me get this up on Yanks Ave. Goldie, you're incredible, dude. You are incredible. 3-0 Yanks with Max Fried in the bump. Let's go, Chad. Click like on the stream if you haven't already, yo. Let's win some Friday Night Baseball. Let's go. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave. Hell yeah. Dan Work Senior's texting me. He's hyped. Hell yeah. Let's get this up. Goldie 3-run bomb for the lead.
2-0.
Well, 5 sliders to Ben Rice and 2 heaters. This is a fastball upstairs at 99 miles an hour. Number 3 on the year.
Way to be, Goldie.
Fly ball left field. Morel
Bang.
puts it away.
All right, Yanks take a 3-0 lead, yo. Let's go. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. Fried, of course, back off at the 6th. Let me fix the box score really quick. I'm going to go run across the street real quick. Fried's at 61 pitches. We're chilling. 61 pitches entering the 6th. I'll be right back, chat. I might miss the first pitch or two. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's go.
You don't need deep pockets to clean deep. With new Arm & Hammer Deep Clean Free and Clear Laundry Detergent. Our most powerful free and clear formula. Skin safe certified 100%.
A great coach sees the whole field and is there to give advice and support. At New York Life, we know the power of having someone by your side. That's why we're proud to be the official financial guidance partner of Major League Baseball.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving, doing what they do best. Helping neighbors, pitching in, and getting it done. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Well, thank you, Bob. Monitor Einstein scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning. Yankees now have a 3-0 lead. And there's an 0-1 count on Jansen. He walked in the 3rd against Fried. Fried's allowed 1 hit, a 1-out single to left field in the 5th inning to Caballero. One and one. And the pitch inside. So Horsey warming up. You know, you look at Fried, and it's the sum of his parts. Because if you just broke down each pitch, because curveball, I guess you could say, is dominating. But the other pitches, I mean, he just knows how to pitch. He knows where to throw the ball. He has unerring command. That's what makes him outstanding.
Yeah, but he also uses that four-seam fastball upstairs, and it plays, and a curveball plays off of it. You know, he starts that almost 12-6 curveball, and it comes out of the same plane. And if you're not picking up that spin, and it's about 10 miles an hour off of his, 15 miles an hour off of his fastball. It comes in around 75. And if you're not picking up that spin, you're automatically out on your front foot, and then that's at your back ankle.
3-2. Behind the plate, over the screen, and out of play. Let's go around the majors. Skis gave up a career-high 3 home runs yesterday against the Cubs. Cubs are averaging 6 runs a game. That's 1 in the first 6 starts this season. Mike Trout again on the IL, left bone bruise in his knee. Walker Buehler placed on the 15-day IL for the Red Sox, right shoulder inflammation. 3-2. Right side, Bebas makes the play between Goldschmidt and Judge. Now let's take a look at pitching decisions presented by Sage.
This is what we're talking about. Look, four-seamer upstairs. And then this curveball plays off of it so well. It's at the same plane, same height, and you just give up on it, especially if you're a lefty. That's just nasty stuff right there.
So here's Chandler Simpson. Foul ball. Simpson 0 for 2, grounded to second, and then hit into a
I missed one out. It's not a big deal. What happened, Chad? What'd I miss?
Well, he pitched magnificently on April 20th at Steinbrenner Field. Now trying to do better than that one. Nice.
So Goldie now is slashing 364, 409, and the slugging is over 500 at 504.
Behind the hitter's back.
So the math's correct, a 913 OPS.
13 of 19 first pitch strikes for free.
And the pitch.
Attaboy.
Got him.
Pop out to Vivas, okay.
2 down.
Very nice. Now 2 dead. How many Ks?
That was a great angle right there. You
Fourth
can
K?
see, watch Simpson bail of this. He has no shot. Look at this angle. Watch that. Watch his butt. That's in a Yankee dugout. And he's got no shot.
Post the
on
Goldie
that
homer to
slider.
YouTube as well on a little short.
4 strikeouts for
That was
free.
awesome,
That'll
dude.
bring up Diaz. He was hit by
Go
a
ahead,
pitch in the
3-run
first,
bomb.
grounded to third and the 4th. Changeup misses outside. Diaz been hot coming in last 8 games hitting 375, 470.
It was a nice play. Worked. Hell yeah. 2 dead.
Ground ball, Goldschmidt.
Attaboy, Goldie.
He's going to beat him to the bag.
Dang.
And a 1-2-3 inning for Max.
Chad, we're in a good spot now. Yanks up by 3. Fried is obviously dealing. His pitch count's in a good spot too, especially for that inning again. Quick, 73 pitches going into the 7th. My prediction's looking good. I had 8 innings, 1 run, and he's outpacing my prediction right now. Now we gotta take a leap.
Free and clear formula. Skin safe certified 100%.
We revived Green River whiskey, and accidentally, it's ghost.
Jen.
Yes, GR.
It's smooth. No, this label's a little crooked, Jen.
It's not crooked. It's not crooked.
stops at a time. Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
Day at Yankee Stadium on Sunday, May 4th. There'll be appearances by your favorite Star Wars characters. The first 18,000 guests in attendance receive a giant photo stand, Jedi bobblehead.
What up, chat?
Get your tickets today at Yankees.com.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm freaking chilling. And if all goes well, Yanks hold on, Yanks win, have myself a Friday night. Luna, that is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Click like on the stream if you haven't already, please. I'm begging. I'm on my hands and motherfucking knees.
I really am not. I've never seen one frame of any of
Let's go, Volp.
I only saw, I think, it's all different numbers, I think, now. Somebody was explaining it. The first one, then you go backwards. I think the very first one they ever made, that's the only one I ever saw.
What in the hell?
So it didn't do it for you? Or
What's
just
going on?
No, I was like little back then when it came out.
Appreciate you guys being here, chat. As
I had
always.
no interest after that.
I'm done with this one, aren't we?
I just found out that the answer
Free
to
fucking
that
country,
Yankee,
chat. That's all I'll
he
say.
has to go to at least 3 of the Star Wars.
Let's go,
movies
Volp.
and you didn't go. Maybe that's why you didn't remember.
You're absolutely right.
3 and 1 on Volpe.
Is that Gene Steinbrenner? 5 ball to right. Foul.
The other way.
Dude, the stadium, I know I've mentioned it a million times, the stadium is packed.
Next to seats.
3-2-1
A
Volp.
lot of off speed, a lot of change-up sliders. He throws fastball 94 to 95, but a lot less than that change-up and slider.
Volpe 1 for 2 tonight. Yankees lead 3-0.
Ball. Wow. Great eye. Way to be, Volp. Lead off walk.
Well, it's a new season of names and a new season of numbers. Join host Gracie.
Chat, I think we're going to get your review as his first hit in the big leagues, by the way.
Into the digits that define their careers. Watch the season 2
This spot right here is like irritating me. It's like my hair does not want to cover this part of my head.
Wednesday, May 14th, following Yankees coverage on Yes and the Gotham Sports app, and the guy at first base, Anthony Volpe, featured
Joe Wells
on the first episode.
Good eye.
1-0 on Wells. Is there a story behind your 43?
Is there? Yes.
I don't know. Was it?
Yeah, it's actually a good one.
Tell it.
Nobody.
Back.
You know, I used to love watching Dennis Eckersley.
Okay.
And when I was in the minor leagues, I was in Double-A, and I threw over top. So one time I went to the bullpen and said, I'm going to start throwing like Dennis Eckersley. And I went 3/4. My slider got really big, and my fastball started moving. And
Oh, shit. Big lead for Volp. Back.
Campanis.
Put me in the fucking dugout, yo.
With the Dodgers. He came to me and said, don't ever change. So that's why I wear 43. I emulated him. I tried to throw the way he did. And then Oakland, when it used to be the Coliseum, there weren't stands. When we played, there weren't stands behind home plate.
There he goes.
He goes.
He's in. He's so in. Safe. He's on third now.
Volpe gets up, and he'll go to third.
Attaboy. Way to be, Volp.
Stolen base in an E2.
Yep. All right, chat. No reason not to score this run, obviously. Let's make it 4-0.
I was for a stolen base.
Way to be, Volp.
Jump. I mean, that's when he hops. And when you have a pitcher like Gordy, he throws a lot of off speed on the mound. You can get good jumps.
That's a ball player right there. Way to be, Volp.
And then that wild throw from Jansen.
And once Orsi threw over twice, it was like a license and steal for Volpe. So the Rays bring the infield.
Let's go, Wells. 5 ball, baby. Come on.
2-0 count on Austin Wells.
Ground ball right side. Oh,
to me.
line out, actually. 1 out.
Yeah, I wore
All right,
40
Waldo,
for
gotta
my
get the job done. Give me a 5 ball. Let's
I
go.
didn't wear 40. I mean, I did wear 43.
Yo,
Somebody
Freak
was
might go
wearing it at
complete
that
tonight,
time.
dog.
He got released, and I wore 43.
Now, tell the truth. When he got released, were you happy?
Well, I made sure he got released because I wanted that number. No. But yes, I was because I wanted that number.
Here's Oswaldo Cabrera. Infield still in. Cabrera 0 for 2 tonight. And a strike. Rays trying to cut off the run. Orsi, the third pitcher for the Rays. Pepio started. Montgomery, now Orsi. Oh, 2.
Come on, Waldo.
And the pitch.
Come on.
And a miss. Got him on the change. So the infield will back up as Yorgi Vivas will come up.
Not the other
It's a
world.
split change, and it has that good action down and away. That first finger can make it go down and away from the left will be on a seam. And that middle finger will be off of the seam.
All right, let's go, Vivas.
So
2 outs,
Vivas
Volpe off
walked and
third.
Scored. Also struck out. First big league game,
Ball,
and there's a strike.
0-1.
Grounded, foul. Nice catch, didn't drop the beer.
Nice. Let's go, York. 0-2. Ball.
Orsi thought that was strike 3, count 1 and 2. Volpe is at third. 2 outs. 3-0 Yankees, bottom of the 6th.
Ball. Good eye.
2 and 2. We'll say it's a pretty good eye.
Yeah, that was a good two pitches right there. That one maybe could have been called a strike, but laying off of that good changeup down and away, the one that Cabrera swung over.
Great take. Great
He's worked
take.
in the 3-2.
Full count. Let's go, Chet.
You can see him. He's pointing down with his hand, shaking his head. Nope, you're not getting me with that. Well, he's probably going to give you another changeup.
Good boy.
Works another walk.
All right, runners the corners for Grisham, baby. Give me another run.
So 2 walks.
How we doing, chat? We chilling?
Yeah,
We
it's a really
freaking
good
chilling?
eye right
Yeah,
there.
let's go, baby.
Sometimes,
Let's go. Let's get
you know,
another run.
Players coming up to the big leagues and get their first
Dan already
at-bat,
showing
they
his
get
name,
really antsy in the box.
I'm gonna be fair. I like the
They
one
wanna
syllable.
slant those pitches. That was-
Yorp.
It's a good at-bat.
Or
They're laying
V.
off some nasty changes.
Hey, yo, Craig, I love it. Viva la Vivas.
And Snyder
Viva
comes up
la Vivas. Bright light city, gonna set my soul, gonna set my soul on fire.
Send out birthday
There's
wishes to
1,000
my
pretty
wife.
women waiting out there. Yo, shout out Hector with a couple super chats. Appreciate you, Hector.
I'm sure
As always, brother.
Do
you think she's listening?
My man. Thanks, dog.
For dinner on her birthday.
How about that?
What up, Heck? I see you have a question for me, by all means.
Oh.
Yeah.
Viva
But
la
she's going with the kids.
Oh, she's going as well?
Yeah.
There's 1,000 pretty women waiting out there. Yeah, you like that? I don't know.
Michael, did you at least get her a nice present?
I'm not going to really talk about that, Meredith. It's private.
Yeah, I wonder what Stone would have came up with.
Liberty
So that means a
discuss.
no.
That feels like a hard no.
Yeah.
Let's go, Grish.
I'm sorry, Joe.
How about a Jazz basketball jersey?
Yeah. You know what?
You can have mine.
You know,
You can have matching ones.
I'll wrap it when I get home. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank
Sing
you,
us from
Jeff.
Elvis. I just did, Luna. Just did. I got you later, though. I'm sure it'll come.
I am amazing, aren't I?
Kay's fucking crazy.
I think Jody's thinking that right now.
No, she's not.
Oh, I love him, Matt. Love him, love him, love him. Let's go, Grish. Ball.
Inside
Almost hit him.
to Grisham. Grisham 0 for 3 tonight.
Let's go, Grish.
No, cut her in.
I just missed the elbow pad.
Yeah.
Is that 2 walks for Vivas tonight?
Vivas over
Yeah,
there
word.
first
2
and
walks
third.
for Vivas.
Not a bad idea to try to swipe it back here.
Ball. Call, Blue. It's low.
2-0. Yankees showing a lot of patience with Orsi.
You know, Torres has been really consistent behind the plate, the umpire. He might have missed a couple, but you're right about that hitter-friendly scouting report all the way down. That needle, almost 100% hitter-friendly.
2-1.
2-1. You know, there was a story in The Athletic yesterday that the umpires are calling a much smaller strike zone because they're not giving as much latitude on missing pitches now. They've really tightened it up where they're being judged on a real legitimate strike zone. So
3-1.
haters are noticing.
3-1 chat. Judge on deck. If Grisham walks, his base is loaded. So he's going to get a pitch to hit. Grisham better be ready to hack right now, bro. You know he will be.
He's
going to get a pitch to hit.
If you don't grade well, I guess you don't get postseason assignments.
Here we go. 3-1. Take a hack, baby. Here we go. Ooh, out.
You want them to end up like your 43 teammate, don't you?
What's that?
You want them to end up like the teammate that had 43 out.
Well, I mean, it's like taxes, death, and an umpire's job. It's like a guarantee. You don't lose them.
That's funny. 3-2. Let's go, chat.
B-Boss will go from first. 3-2, 2 outs.
Ground ball. Not a big deal. We're up 3, chat. We should be just fine. We'll see how the rest of the game goes, obviously, but we should be fine. Not the end of the world. It'll be 3-4-5 for the Rays. Caminero, Aranda, and Morel. Again, Freeze pitch count in a great spot. 73 pitches entering the 7th. So he should be good for multiple innings, at least 2 more. I know it's early, but like he could go complete at this rate. But obviously, we'll see how the 7th goes and then discuss from there. How are you, an Elvis fan? Honestly, Matt, it's as simple as I watched the movie and I got hooked. Love Elvis. Love Elvis. My nephew's an Elvis fan. Oh, there you go, Unknown. Yep, same for me. Austin Butler, amazing job. I own the movie on Vudu. I'm not just saying this to be that guy. And part of it's because I have AMC A-List. So, like, I have this subscription for the movie theater. I have had it for years. I saw the Elvis movie, I swear to God, 8 times in theaters. Elvis is my guy. Hey, you guys want to see something? So I just went into my little den room. I'm going to show you guys this picture. I'll give you guys an updated crib tour soon, by the way. Once I got to clean some shit. But this is... Hold on. Bright light city, gonna set my soul on fire. Hold on. I'm gonna show you my... It's coming. I'm just gonna change the format of this picture. So this is my little, kind of like library room, den room right over to the side of this, but as you can see, and you'll see the full thing, a nice, hold on, life-size cutout of Elvis Presley. It looks kind of weird because I'm using my, not my inverted camera, my big ultra-wide zoom. We got my play button, full life-size Elvis. There's a little Elvis shrine on the bottom with a couple books, a mug, all my books, my glove. Big Elvis fan. Big Elvis fan. Also big Max Fried fan. And here he goes. Dude, ERA in the season's at 1.03. Scoreless 7th, and he's probably below 1. That's insane. Let's go, chat.
Fried's a guy that calls
Nothing was done for me.
Got that pitch count right on that left hip, goes to him right away, knows exactly what he wants to throw. And all pitchers should have it.
Strike.
And this is a tough customer for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, as a team, hits 197 against left-handed pitching. The second worst in baseball. Only the Orioles are worse, 172.
Yeah, I saw a stat, the last 5 lefties that the Rays have faced.
Ground ball short, Volt. Oh, he pooped.
Booted by Volpe, and that's going to be an E6.
Unfortunate.
Allowing Caminero to reach.
Don't make that play. But we'll bounce back.
That's just a routine ground ball. And sits off the heel of his glove. A lot of infielders nowadays, they'll field that ball to the
Oh, sorry,
side
Heck. What was your
instead
question
of
again? Can you just
squaring
repeat
up
it?
to it.
Let me try to find it. The Yankees will change my seats for tomorrow's game for wheelchair seats. I mean, I'm not caught up on what the deal is with that, Hector, but no, if they're your seats, bro, they're your seats. I think you're just fine. What do you mean?
Ronda struck out twice against Fried, once looking. Oh, and 2. Rodriguez heating up.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with what Morgan said. I would reach out ahead of time.
80 pitches. With nobody out here.
Oh, are you looking to get the wheelchair seat? I thought you meant because you bought it without being in a wheelchair. Yeah, I would call them ahead of time. I would definitely do that more, Hector. I don't know that's what you were asking. My bad. Yeah, I would call them ahead of time, dude. They're pretty good with it from what I hear, so they definitely should take care of you. They better. They will. Call them up ahead of time, though, for sure.
Making Fried work.
And I imagine they'll make accommodations and just make sure you're good to go, brother.
For that big back bender of a curveball.
Let's go, Fried.
No, we've told you about how improved the Yankee defense is this year, especially up the middle.
You're Fried.
But Fried has been unlucky with his defense. Yanks are -7 outs above average when he's on the
A lot of that
mound.
from his first game, but no, he has gotten screwed for sure.
That's the worst for any pitcher in baseball. And we talk again, the improved Yankee defense, they're +7 for every other pitcher.
Oh, he's a ground ball guy. You know, he induces a lot of ground balls. The infield definitely has to be on their toes.
Strike 3, let's go.
Ronda down on strikes for the
5th K for
third
Fried.
time.
Pitch count, that was his 83rd pitch.
Now there's that big breaking curveball or sweeper. I mean, it just locks you up.
2 walks, 5 strikeouts, just 1 hit. The hit came in the 5th inning with 1 out. Caballero with a single left, clean single. Morel takes low, 1-0. Does that change 1-1? Morel came over to the Rays from the Cubs in the deal that sent Isaac Paredes to Chicago. Devin left field this year. At third base last year, he was -11 outs above average, which ranked last among Major League third basemen. Two-one. 2-2. You know, it's fun to watch the flamethrowers, but there's an artistry to the way Fried pitches.
He just carves you up. And if you notice his arsenal throughout the game, you know, a little two-seamer here. I'll throw the big breaking ball.
And a change.
And a boy, 6K for Fried.
That's the sixth strikeout. Sixth Yankee strikeout brought to you by Audi and the 2025 Audi Q6. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer today.
And he used that change up down and away. I mean, he just picks hitters apart. There's that circle change. It's a good look right there. He'll throw the heater upstairs. He'll throw the slider. Mix in a cutter every now and then.
Caballero takes a strike.
It's like after that pitch, it's like, what does a hitter look for right now? I mean, you're just lost at the plate when you're facing a guy like Fried and he's throwing everything for strikes.
Does that change 0-2? You really can't sit on anything because he mixes it up so well.
Yeah, and when everything's coming in for strikes and then he expands the zone on you, I mean, that changeup wasn't even close to being a strike. It was almost non-competitive, but you have a hitter that's just guessing.
Oh, give Fried the eighth, dog.
And you get a swing.
He's at 90 pitches right now.
In the Yankee bullpen. On our first 2 outs.
Let's go, baby. Come on, Fried.
The 0-2. 1-2. Miser on deck.
Surf side for me, Tebow. Yeah, if you guys click like on the stream, get it 200. That'd be awesome. Ground ball to Volt makes this play over the second for the force out. Max Fried, 7 scoreless. Another amazing start. I would send him back out for the 8th. He might be done, but he does it again. He does it again, Chad. Let's go.
It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Yankees lead.
No doubt, Benny. No doubt an A+. I would send him back out there, but regardless, we're at an A+ right now. I have the picture ready to post in the Yanks app. He's been great. This should be business as usual, Chad. It should be, whether it's Fried or not for the 8th. If not, it'd be Cruz. And then Weaver for the 9th. We should wrap this up, no problem. The 7th inning stretch. Let's go. Again, appreciate you guys so much for being here, yo. Love you guys to death. Click like on the stream if you haven't already. This should be a nice win. Let's check around the league and see what's going on. Fried's ERA right now is a 101, as you see in the box score. God bless America. Shout out to this guy, Eric, or not this guy, this veteran, Eric Shetman, staff sergeant out of Staten Island. Let's see here, though. Really just want to see what's going on in the rest of the AL East. The Orioles are about to beat the Royals 3-0, top of the 9th. Guardians and Blue Jays tied 3-3 in the 7th. Red Sox and Twins tied 1-1 in the 7th. And that's the main thing going on. The Mets, Soto 0 for 2. And that's all I really care about. But let's go, chat. 6 more outs and let's wrap this shit up, huh? I agree, Unknown. Yeah, they only do it at home, but no, I like 7 to 7 inning stretch shown. Yeah, true. Maybe I ought to get a chain. Thoughts? Should I get a chain, chat? How would I look? Would I be able to pull that off? I know, Emma. I might post about Cole soon, honestly. Just be like, yo, we didn't forget about you. Like, I miss you. I can't wait to see you type thing. God bless America, my home, sweet home. And I mean that, chat. God bless this fucking country. And God bless the chat. But alright, yo, we got Judge Rice Goldie coming up. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
For research. With so many choices, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Subway is the place to fill up on all the good stuff. Every irresistible sub is packed.
Oh, my boy, my boy.
And you can plus it up. Flavor with Subway's irresistible signature sauces. And check out all the fresh sliced meats they're packing into every sub, like the footlong BMT with a whopping 54 grams of protein. And now, buy any footlong in the app for just $6.99. Great bread, great meat, great sauce.
I already had my
great
protein
deal.
today,
Get
chat.
on it, people. Order now on the Subway app.
Alrighty, 6 more outs. And that'll be a Friday night W, baby. Red Roses, too. One sec, yo. I just gotta do some business stuff real quick. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. Oh, Chad, I love you, baby. Bow, wow, 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 wow. I'm down for 19 wins. I'm down for a 19-13 record, chat. Thoughts? Thank you, Bob and Jack. Judge didn't off. Let's have a dinger, bro. Thoughts? Let's get a dinger. A dinger.
A 3-run home run as he porched the Rays. Manuel Rodriguez takes over, and he'll deal with Judge.
Let's go, Cap. Here we go, chat. Top 8, or excuse me, bottom of 7.
Well, fans go down yesterday on X and vote for the Montefiore Einstein Player of the Week. Is it the guy at the plate? Number 1, Aaron Judge.
Box scored good. Yeah, we're chilling. 2 on Judge. How we doing, chat? We chilling? I'm sure we are.
Good numbers for
What up, Samurai? How we doing, brother?
on Tuesday.
What up, Michael?
14 strikeouts in 13 innings.
Dude, hate being late. How? Hey, all good, Benjamin. Vivas actually has 2 walks. He's over 1, but with 2 walks. So it's been a good night.
Oh, he said foul. Wow.
What did I do, Aaron? You're gonna have to remind me. Oh, me singing? No promises, bro, but I'll try. I said it was foul. I respect the vibe, though, Bendy. Yo, Aaron goes, yo, Dan, do me a favor and don't do that again. I will try, bro. I will try not to start singing again. My eyes get all dry for some reason. I didn't even rip the pen or nothing. Bad call, Blue.
Judge another multi-hit day with a triple and a double.
2-2. Let's go, chat. What's everybody doing after the game? Chilling?
Swing and a miss on the slider.
All good, Cap. All good.
Judge down on strikes.
Rice time. How about a Rice
Browns
homer?
got a 45,189 at the stadium.
Well, slider's the most used pitch from Rodriguez, even though that fastball is upper 90s.
Ben Rice runs into second. Meade, 2 down. And that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt. We take a look at the exit below, presented by Spectrum on his home run, 96.7. And traveled 350 feet. It's a home run in 3 of 30 ballparks. This one, Steinbrenner Field, which is essentially this one, and Citizens Bank and Philly.
I had a lot of hang time on that one.
What did Rice fly out and I missed it? It's all good.
0-1 on Goldschmidt, 2 for 3 tonight. Hitting 364.
Yeah, shout out Goldie. He's the score right now, him and Freed.
Devin Williams getting ready.
Devin Williams is up. He's going to pitch the 8th. All right, so Freed is done, it looks like, because Williams ain't going to come in.
Looks like Boone was asking if he has one more.
Oh, maybe he's going to get one more. We'll see. I ain't going to post his final line just yet. Chopper. Wow, nice play. Really nice play. All right, quick 7th, no biggie. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Is Freed coming back out, or is it Devin Williams? I would imagine if Williams is going to pitch, they would just go to him right away for a clean inning. But, we'll see. We'll see. Yo, Frost goes, quote, Devin Williams getting ready. Rope around my neck as we speak. We'll see, Serge. Reminder, Devin Williams 2 scoreless innings in a row. He had a good series in. I do too, Longer Lord. I do too. I really hope he's getting a fresh inning, though. Really, really hope he's getting a fresh inning.
And through life's ups and downs and ups again, when you need money for some of life's necessities, now your home can pay you back. Let us
Been a long time, baby.
$45,000
Long time.
more. Give us a call or visit us online
Blech.
at HomeDepot.com today.
Chat, I hope everybody's having a good night. Because I'm vibing right now. I'm chilling. And even if you're not, you know, speaking of the Elvis movie, it's like B.B. King said, Chad. If you're happy, you want to be happy, you're at the right place. If you're sad, you want to be sad, guess what? You're at the right place. So just do me a favor. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. EP. Let it all hang out, baby. Dan, do you go out after games on Friday, Saturday? Friday usually, yeah. Like after tonight, I'm going to make highlights, and then I'll probably go to the bar and bullshit a little bit. I'm a big fan of just like floating around on a Friday night and just like kind of doing my thing. 'Cause I hate having like plans set in stone. I like to just like do my thing, and then when I want to call it a night, I'll call it a night. Especially after you know, streaming and doing the highlights and whatnot, because this is priority number one. But yeah, for a good, you know, say this game ends. I mean, at this rate, probably like a half hour, honestly. And then highlights will take another half hour to 45 minutes. I'd say by like 11, I'm chilling. I'll go to like, there's a bar across the street, pop out at and be like, yo, what up? But then I'll be pooped. So I get a little bit of time in. Is that it for? Exactly, Jay. I'm the same way, brother. Same way. So that's it for Freed, right? He's officially done. Incredible. A+. ERA down to 101. He's been amazing. Devin Williams is in. So let's hope for a third scoreless 8th inning out of him in a row.
He is not allowed an earned run. Not an earned run. And he's 3-0. If the bullpen does its job, he'll go to 4-0.
Yeah, 92 pitches. Last two outings, he's thrown over 100. I think 102 is his max.
Let's go, Williams.
Devin Williams on the mound.
Strike. Attaboy. All right, chat. Not much for us to discuss here because it's obvious. A+ outing for Devin Williams. If you disagree, let me know. But I imagine we're all on the same page.
Trying to get his confidence back and get his
Yeah. So now it's clear. Devin Williams is the 8th inning guy.
high leverage situations. It's just
How many
not
pitches
the
for
ninth
free?
inning.
92.
And that was a ground ball at Cabrera.
Attaboy. One dead. Let's go, Williams. Come on, baby. So what is that now? This is his 7th start. This is before the game. 1.01 ERA through 7 starts for Freed.
When you're a setup guy and you're pitching the 7th, 8th inning, you always have backup. You know, you have that left-handed reliever, you have another reliever just in case you get into trouble.
Shout out to Max Fried, man. That's insane. He does it again.
And the mentality-wise is
Let's
a
go,
lot
chat.
different from a 7th, 8th inning.
Let's go.
That 9th inning guy.
Hell yeah. A++. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I mean, it didn't matter. You know, nobody was behind.
Hell yeah, Morgan. Hell yeah.
You know, with Stanton, myself,
Yep. Yeah, if you guys could drop a like on the stream, it'd help out a lot.
Went out and tried to
Thank
do
you.
the best we could, but we always knew we had backup behind us.
Also my
So it was a little bit,
forehead.
as far as mentality-wise, a little bit easier in those middle innings.
And that
Little
one is
looper. Come on, Volt. Attaboy. 2 dead. Let's go, baby.
Who knows if he goes back to being the closer, and he may go back to being the closer.
No, he shouldn't. Why?
A few
The 8th inning's what
outings, and all of a
he's
sudden he
driving
just
in,
can't
keep him
handle
there.
it again. He might be better suited here in New York as a setup guy.
Well, he was great as a closer with Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's a lot easier place to pitch.
Danny Jansen takes up and away. Well, last time he faced the Rays, he gave it before when I'm leading the 9th inning. That's the reason the Yankees didn't sweep that 4-game set, and the Rays came back to win. You know what made me think he can turn this around? After he was relieved of the closer duties and he met with the media after the doubleheader, he just sounded different. Like he took it all on himself, didn't make any excuses, looked people in the eye. And said,
All right, I don't think Devin Williams handled it amazingly. I don't want to go down that lane. Pitch well, and we're chilling. It's as simple as that. I don't think he was like a stand-up, great, accountable interview. He didn't say anything bad per se. The body language still wasn't amazing, and like he didn't implode via communication in his interview. I will give him that. Like it wasn't some stand-up like Mr. Accountability, like when Matsui fucking held a press conference for breaking his arm. Remember that?
Swing and a miss, another strong inning.
I'm posting on Yanks app, chat.
The Rays in order.
Let's go! Fuck yeah! You see that? Did you see that? Fucking screamed into his glove. I'm telling you, bro. Me and him aren't exactly best friends. But I appreciate that, man. This does matter to him. This does matter to him. I'm posting on Yanks app.
He has really good stuff.
Fire me up, baby. Let's go, chat. Bellinger, Volpe, Wells, do up. That was good shit. Good shit.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America.
No, it's not called that, dude. Nobody calls Chevy the heartbeat of America. I've never heard that once, and I hear a lot of things about this country. I would have heard that if that were the commonly spread comparison. Metaphor, if you will.
Pitching in and getting it done. For them, only America's most
That's 3 straight scoreless 8th innings for Devin Williams.
like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
Well, she's not the easiest person to please. Right, Mama?
She needs things to be just right.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, we do love her. That's my mug, isn't it?
But she needs a place of her own, and fast.
Thankfully, she's on Redfin.
I'm saying this is the way. Shout out Mandalorian.
Every 2 minutes.
It's like when a company is like hopping on a trend like 5 years later. Another scoreless 8th inning for Devin Williams, though. This is the way, chat. Let's go. Fire me up. Fire me up. Let's get another run. Why not? Let's go, Joey. Fuck yeah. Dude, no, I love that shit. You show me emotion, like you show me you care, bro. Like that's often all I need. All I need.
Love it, Greg. Or what about Green River? Everything you need, nothing you don't, bourbon.
That Yankee, teammate of Jeff's, burst upon the scene in 1998 September. I think 10 home runs.
How many Grand Slams are you?
I think it was 3.
3 Grand Slams.
That's awesome, man. Let's go. Again, shout out Max Fried, of course.
Friend.
We go out quite a bit. I see him quite a bit in the wintertime.
He was pretty much Joe Hardy when he came up. Bellinger
Dude.
Garrett Clevenger.
Unless he like missed his pitch location, which I don't know if he did, and he was pissed about that. No, it was perfect. The delayed reaction of emotion is epic from Devin Williams there. It's almost like, yo, tell yourself this doesn't mean anything to you. We can see it does, and I respect that. That's awesome.
Jansen tosses away the mask, makes the play to retire Bellinger.
Bellinger over 4. See you tomorrow, Jason.
I think that year we didn't have a hitter hit over 30 home runs, maybe 35 home runs.
Weaver time, obviously, come the 9th. Unless we score another run, but maybe still, either way. Max Fried has allowed 5 earned runs in 44 and 2/3 innings. That's from, shout out my guy Gabe. Playoff Tanaka, of course. Love you, Gabe. Hope you're doing well, bro. Let's go, Volpe. Does Volpe have a hit today? Yeah, he does. He had that nice single to center. It's ripped.
You had a Hall of Famer coming off the bench,
right? Tim Raines.
1-1. There's a new closer, Luke Weaver. He's getting ready. Two and one.
Somebody mentions, if only he could do this in the 9th, I don't get it, which I don't get it either. It's probably a Yips thing, but it doesn't matter. Like, if Weaver continues to do his thing, which there's no reason to assume he wouldn't, and balls out in the 9th, like, it's the same as if Weaver was balling out in the 8th and Williams never imploded as a closer. I mean, if we're getting the final 6 outs, who cares if it's Williams first, then Weaver, or vice versa? It don't matter. If Williams is good as a setup guy, bet, because you know Weaver's going to get the job done in the 9th.
98 team, they swept the Padres in the World
Yo, chat, post-game pictures tonight? Goldschmidt?
including the postseason.
I assume. You know, I don't really like to do the pitcher, but Morgan says Fried now at plus 480 to win the Cy Young, down from plus 1400 a couple weeks ago. Who's the leader, Morgan? Is it Tarek, I assume?
As far as getting to the playoffs.
And like Luna said, yep, follow on Instagram and Facebook. Yanks that.
Yes, we didn't have a great September.
Oh, really, Jay? That's badass. Luke Weaver, I assume? Give it to Devin. Nah, probably not, unless there was like a badass picture. But to be honest, by the time I get this post game up, there probably wouldn't even be a good photo of the 8th inning just yet. It usually is delayed. But, you know, Goldie is almost definitely the move.
1-2 on Wells. Wells 0 for 2 with a walk.
Unless I like this picture of Freedom Wells. Well, I might do this. I kind of like this one, chat. I know I usually don't go starting pitcher for the post-game pick because they get their own individual post. I kind of like this picture. I might use that. Let me see how that looks. 3 outs left to go, yo.
The 1-2.
Up the middle.
And
nice pick.
Backhanded there by Caballero. Gets Wells.
All right. Hey, chat. We're about to wrap this shit up. 3 more outs.
Come on and try to close this out. Yankees up 3-0.
And we improved to 19-13. I'm going to check really quick on Boston's deal and see if they're winning or losing. They were tied with Minnesota last time I checked, late.
To clean deep. With new Arm & Hammer Deep Clean Free and Clear Laundry Detergent. Our most powerful free and clear
Reminder,
skin-safe certified
before we get out of here, which isn't for still a little bit, but click like on the stream if you haven't already. Please, if you're in here, just click the like button really quick. And I will love you forever. At least for the foreseeable future, until I ask again. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? This will be such a nice, just like matter of fact, take care of business win if we do hold on, which we obviously should.
Then I want to get to work on one of these.
Never knew how strong I was.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown. That's really good stuff. Or be the one who stops an attack.
The main setup guy there. Once he got left, came that ninth inning.
Sounds crazy.
I love that emotion from Williams, bro. That's awesome. That shit means a lot.
By Nissan and Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com. And buy Untuckit. Find the perfect fit today at Untuckit.com or more than 80 stores worldwide.
Oh, let's go, Weave. Let's go, chat. 3 more outs, baby. 3 more outs. No watch party tomorrow, chat. No watch party tomorrow. Forgot to mention that all day. Sorry about no watch party tomorrow. To be honest, shitty reason in a sense, but it's just what has to happen. I have so much editing to catch up on.
Weaver comes on.
We'll probably be raw dogging it this weekend in terms of watching on our own. There's not going to be watch party tomorrow. I'm going back to my parents' house, like editing like crazy for JM stuff. At the very least, no watch party tomorrow. Honestly, may not be one Sunday either. Weird weekend, but sorry about that. I'll keep you posted on what the deal is. Of course, Monday we'll be back for sure, but I know for sure tomorrow I can't do it. I have to do a whole day's worth of editing. We'll still be covering the game on Yanks app and everything, but unfortunately no watch for tomorrow. I'm really sorry about that, but we'll obviously be back either Sunday or definitely at the very latest, Monday. We'll never miss a weekday watch party unless it's a day game. Sorry about that. Let's go, Weave.
That was real deep right there.
So 1-1 on Simpson.
One,
2. Chandler Simpson 0 for 3 tonight. Got a piece of Wells.
Now Weaver fastball, changeup. We'll mix in a slider every now and then, but climbs the ladder with that 4-seamer, and then he drops that nasty change.
Dog, if the Yanks hold on freeze, that'll be 6-0, and the Yanks will be 7-0 in his starts. Boston's beating the Twins 4-1, so thank goodness we're hopefully gonna hold on to this and win. Rip to right, stay up, baby. Damn, that got over just his head. Nope. One day. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I'm gonna start getting some things ready. He's really just, Freed pitched his ass off, and Goldschmidt went deep for a 3-run bomb.
Yankees Delta keep climbing.
Dave Valley back in the studio. Yeah, he was my rookie catcher when I was
Do you like
young Mariner. Yeah, absolutely. Wonder how he would have liked catching on one knee.
Oh, they're chanting for Judge. Let's go.
Top of your left.
9th inning MVP chance. So I'm just getting everything ready. Fly ball to right, that's foul. Chad, thank you guys so much for being so active and shit during these watch parties. It's been an awesome week. Again, unfortunately, we won't be able to go tomorrow, which breaks my heart. But it's I gotta lock in and get some editing done. A lot of editing done tomorrow. But yeah, you guys have been awesome. This is truly the highlight of every single day of mine. So thank you.
Strike 3.
Too dead. One more, baby. One more.
The Rays down to their final out. Let's check out the upcoming schedule brought to you by your local Tri-State Buick dealers. 2 more games against Tampa Bay. Then the Padres come to town. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday's an off day and a trip out west starting in Sacramento against the A's.
Shout out my guys, Morgan and Luna moderating. Morgan been doing it forever now. Luna been doing a great job in this first week or so. Nothing better week, right? Shout out to you guys. Shout out the whole chat. Click like in the stream, of course. And this will be a nice win if we get it done, which we should. We're 1 out away. You guys know how I am. I don't want to. I get a little superstitious.
Camanero's 0 for 3.
I guess. Foul to the right. Foul.
Seems like everybody in the Rays order is 0 for
Let's go,
something.
chat. Let's go. Yo, shout out Ryan Davis with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Says, I really hope the Yankees draft Liam Doyle for the left-handed pitcher. Even better, Gavin Cullen, the second baseman from Tennessee Volunteers. Yo, Ryan, shout out to you, man, because I don't ever watch the draft that way. Like, I don't really follow too much draft hype. Funny enough, really the only one I ever did was 2013. That was the first ever draft I watched, and that's when, of course, Judge got drafted. But strike 2. I'm gonna try to remember that name, Liam Doyle or Gavin Cullen. If I see them get picked, I'm gonna remember back to you, Ryan Davis. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Let's go. One more K, baby. Or one more strike, rather, for the K.
For the final strike, the final out to start off this 3-game set.
Let's go, Weave. Are they saying Luke? Is that a Luke chant? Luke. Yeah! Dude.
Win 3-0.
Way to take care of business, baby.
Combined 1-hit shutout.
Luke Weaver is just automatic, as he's been for the longest time. And that's the thing with Devin Williams. You don't got to, like, work his way back to the closer role. The only reason you would do that is just for the sake of his free agency, which... Who gives a shit? If Williams is balling on the 8th, which he is now, 3 in a row, Weaver's your closer, it's the same shit. Whether or not it's Weaver balling out in the 8th, Williams not imploding in the 9th, give me the final 6 outs clean. Nobody's complaining. Weaver's your closer, Williams your 8th inning guy, and shout out to him. Shout out to Goldschmidt, too. 3-run bomb, go ahead. Shout out to Max Fried, 6-0 on the year for his personal record. Yanks are now 7-0 in his starts. Gilbert Vivas didn't get his hit. He didn't get hit in his big league debut, but 2 walks. Good on him. Good job by the pitching staff overall. And yo, 19-13, Boston looks like they're going to win. Looks like Boston's going to win, so the AL East lead will remain at 2 games. But, dude, matter of fact, business as usual type win. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Drop a like on the stream as we head out of here. But I'm going to get on highlights right now. So, see you guys soon. Again, no watch party tomorrow, unfortunately. Will still be coverage on Yanks Ave, of course. But see you guys at the very latest Monday. Maybe we'll do one Sunday if I'm back here, but I'm going to my parents' house too. So thank you guys so much for another amazing week, another amazing night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. And yeah, let's go Yankees, baby. I'll see you guys next time.